Chin Music, a baseball podcast, episode 34. Chin Music, a baseball podcast, episode 34, season 5. And we are all the way live. What is good? Killah Noez with another episode of Chin Music. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Happy Memorial Day weekend. And thank you so much for tuning in to Chin Music, a baseball podcast, episode 34 of season 5. What's good? Killah Noez broadcasting all the way live from La Puente. Thank you guys so much for being here. Goodness. Holy moly. And of course, this afternoon, we're getting ready for the start of the Dodgers versus Reds, live from the Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. First pitch scheduled for 4:10. So stay tuned. Coming up at 4:10, we got first pitch coming your way. Hold the heck up. All right, and since we're starting a little bit early, we got time to kill. And I got some blister packs to get at. I got some. We're gonna take it back too. I haven't done some old school retro packs in a while, so we're gonna bring it back with those as well. What else we got here? What else do we need? Yeah, man. Let me just pick out my packs that I want to feature here. So I got more MPBs, of course. Got a bunch of MPBs that I got to get to. It's just a matter of trying to get some fun ones here. Got some right here. Let's see what we got. And you know what? Let's go ahead and get these out of the way. Got two here. Okay, let's get one here. I'm trying to fumble through my. All right, I'm gonna do two of these and then one of these. All right, cool. And then I got some old school packs that I want to get to as well. Shouts to Asahi Black who just bought a pack off of me because he's like on a quest to buy. He's on a quest to get some stickers from certain packs. And he actually bought a couple. Well, he bought a pack off of me. And he actually got an Astros. And it's turned out that he wanted to use that sticker for his little tip jar. And it's so it just so happens it's a trash can, like a little trash can. And he pulled an Astros one. He's like, dude, how perfect is this? I got a Houston Astros sticker. And he's gonna be able to put it he's gonna be able to put it in his little miniature trash can. So I thought that was hilarious. But let's get things going here. Let me see. Just want to make sure I got everything here that I would want to rip. It looks like we do. Okay. I got one more pack that I do want to grab here. Give me a second. So I make my way. Oh yeah, let's go with 89 as well. And we got Huda. We got the Huda. Ay caray. Pura Huda. All right, cool. I got my classic packs. And then I got my blister packs. I think we're good. So this is what we're gonna do, man. I gotta clean this area up a little bit. Just a tad, not nothing crazy. But let's get some of these Dodger cards out of the way. I'll bring them back as we get ready for first pitch. But I'll get some of these out of the way for now, just to make way on some of these blister packs and classic packs, as you could see, that we're going to be featuring on this episode of Chin Music. And if you guys are on YouTube, man, I highly suggest you switch over to Twitch right now if you guys want to see what kind of baseball cards I get. If not, I'll see you on the stream in a bit. Hold up. But there we go with our blister packs. We got 3 of them that we're going to be featuring. And man, I'll be honest, looks like we're going to get the same 2023 Series 1 with J-Rod out in the as the cover boy. See that? We're going to get a couple of those. All good though, because I'll actually rather get rid of those now. You never know, man. We might find some heat. I haven't really found heat yet on those. As you can see, J-Rod. Let's see what we got on Topps Chrome. Man, we're going to get 3 2023 Topps Series 1 packs to open. You got to think we got to get something good, right? You got to think. And then we got our classic packs. Holy moly. Okay, so I got some pretty cool stuff scheduled up. All right, how do we want to do this? Let's making sure there's no hobby packs. Doesn't look like we have a hobby pack. They're all going to be regular, legit retail packs, so it's cool. We'll roll with those. All right, let's do it like this. We got our 3 Topps 2023 Series 1, and then our 2 2021 MPB regular packs, and then our 1 Topps Chrome MPB hobby pack. So let's roll with it. And remember, this is for our hobby shorts. Getting ready for first pitch, Dodgers versus Reds coming up at 4:10 out here in the West Coast. And we're going to do a little something like this. Hold up. All right, let's bring over our first pack. Topps 2023 Series 1. Actually, 14 cards. Hold up. Topps Series. All right, check. 2023 Topps Series 1. We're going to get 14 cards. We're looking for Royal Blue base card parallels. So let's see how we do here. So Royal Blue base card parallels. Let's rip this open. Let's see what else we could find. And let's start off like this. National League RBI leaders. We got a Guardians team card. Mark Hanna. A lot of landscape. Kyle Hendricks. Clayton Kershaw. Andrew Benintendi. Christian Javier. Tommy Pham. Oh, we have a flipped up card. Could this be one of the blue parallels? Let's check it. No, it's not. It's going to be a rainbow foil rookie, Oscar Gonzalez, on that rainbow foil from the Cleveland Guardians. Just double check again. Make sure it's not, no, it's not numbered. But it is a rainbow foil, and we'll take that as a hit for sure. Look at this. Freddie Freeman on the Stars of MLB. Ha-Seong Kim. Rookie, Graham Ashcraft. I'm going crazy over this one because we're not going crazy, but he is tonight's starter for the Reds. So we're going to put him off to the side, and we'll throw him up, man. Graham Ashcraft. This is rookie card. We'll be going against the Big Maple, James Paxton. First pitch coming up at 4:10, but we got his rookie card here. We have another Dodger. Look at this. Mookie Betts. And we're capping this off with JT Realmuto. That's a solid pack. Definitely a solid pack. We got Ha-Seong Kim, JT Realmuto. We got 3 Dodgers that included Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman on the Stars of MLB, and Clayton Kershaw. We also pulled a rainbow foil of rookie Oscar Gonzalez of the Guardians. And then just for good measure, we got a rookie of tonight's starting pitcher, Graham Ashcraft of the Reds. So I'm going to take that as a hit, man. So let's get rid of these cards right here. Yeah, we got Mook. Zuder, what's good, brother? Welcome in. Thank goodness. Yeah, you ain't lying, brother. Thank goodness it is Friday. Welcome in, Zuder, as we're opening up some baseball cards as I get ready for first pitch of Dodgers versus Reds coming up at 4:10. All right, I'm going to need this Ashcraft. And then this is the solo hit. Put him over here. All right, let's bring over another pack of 2023 Topps Series 1. 16 cards in this one. So we had 14 in the other one, 16 in this one. And we're looking for autographs and relic cards. Can we find something? Let's rip it open and find out, man. Let's see how we do. Oh, we got some stuff. Hold up. And as we started like this, Luis Urias, another Clayton Kershaw, Andrew Benintendi. Oh, look at this. Topps Rookie Cup, Bobby Witt Jr., Aaron Ashby, Brad Keller, Roberto Perez, Adrian Hauser. Got a rookie, and it's a blue parallel of Hunter Brown. So we found a blue parallel on this one, and it's not numbered, but rookie Hunter Brown of the Astros. Nice. And we have a flipped up card here. Let's see what we have. This is going to be a rainbow foil of the Texas Rangers. This is a team card, rainbow foil status. Put this off to the side. All right, all the rest are going to be backwards, including Arizona Diamondback team card, Angel team card. Where's Shohei? Shohei's right there. We have a National League, National League wins leader, a National League wins leader card. Ay, caray. Teoscar Hernandez. Ronnie Garcia. And capping this off with stars of MLB, Alex Bergman. Actually, stars of MLB, Alex Bregman. I called him Bergman. Ay, caray. All right, so let's see. The hits here were definitely, I like this Teoscar Hernandez. This rookie blue parallel of Hunter Brown. Topps Rookie Cup of Bobby Witt Jr., Clayton Kershaw, and just for good measure, Texas Rangers team card on the rainbow foil tip. Sas. So that'll be it. Let's put these ones away. Yeah, we'll put them right here. We'll sort through these hits in a bit. Zuder, to recap the chat from last week, I feel you about Machado. Oh, that was like a week or so ago. Actually, that was a couple weeks ago, and I think we were talking about the like who we had posed a question: who would you rather have between either Machado or who was the other ding dong? Oh, you know who it was? It was Anthony Rendon of the Angels. How Rendon's always getting hurt. Seems like he doesn't care. And I kind of came up with the whole thing where I'd rather have somebody who's going to get in your face. Yeah, he may be a douche, but at the end, he's a high caliber player. You know what I'm saying? When he's on, when Manny Machado's on, he is on. There's no denying that. And I know a lot of people hate on Manny Machado, rightfully so. I get it. But at the end, give me 10 of those. Give me 9 of those Manny Machados instead of 9 of Anthony Rendon's. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it was. You're right, Zuder. All right, let's go with our next pack. Topps 2023 Series 1. 16 cards in this pack. Autographs and relic cards. Can we find them? Let's open it up and find out. Killah breaks. Ay, caray. This pack's already kicking my ass. Holy moly. It's one of those packs. There we go. Starting off with Luis Garcia dropping a bunt. Albert Almora. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Zach Thompson rookie. Chris Bryant. Tanner Rainey. Topps Rookie Cup, Bobby Witt Jr. Aaron Ashby. Blue Parallel, Eric Fetty. Is it numbered? No, it's not. But we'll take it as a hit. We have a backwards card. This is going to be a rainbow foil. And this is going to be AJ Minter of the Atlanta Braves. All right, let's flip these over. Nick Pivetta. Rafael Devers, Joe Barlow, Guardians team card, Cardinals team card, and capping this off with stars of MLB, Rafael Devers. And that's a wrap. All right, cool. So the hits from this pack definitely be the stars of MLB, Rafael Devers, the rainbow foil of AJ Minter, the base blue parallel of Eric Fetty, the Topps Rookie Cup of Bobby Witt Jr., and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Those will be the hits. All right, cool. Exactly, says Azuter, like saying a douche, but our douche. Well, I mean, if you compare Manny Machado with Anthony Rendon, I don't know. I think Machado is a better player, and I think at one point, I'm not sure what. Oh yeah, you know what? Anthony Rendon is actually a third baseman, and we got the Huda in the background. Again, Killah Noez broadcasting all the way live from La Puente. We got the boys passing by, making some noise. Ay, caray. Streets are hot out here in La Puente. Holy moly. All right, let's bring over our next pack. Topps 2021 MPB. We're looking for MPB players that have made the migration over to the majors. Anything numbered, inserts. Let's see how we do. And we're just going to go over these cards and stop when we find something. Let's see what we can find. Look at this. Roki Sasaki. Goodness. Repping the Chibalati Marines, Roki Sasaki. Young superstar pitcher for the MPB. And expecting him to make the jump in the majors pretty soon, maybe next year. And dare I say, the Dodgers have been linked to Roki Sasaki. Holy moly. Well, we pulled him here in the regular MPB. Definitely a hit. Let's continue on. And that'll do. So the hit right here for sure will be this Roki Sasaki base card right here. Holy moly. Roki with the hit. All right, I'm just going to double check to see if these by chance are numbered. Sometimes I miss numbered cards. Doesn't look like I did here. I'm going to double check this Roki. Imagine it was numbered. But no, it's not. Just a regular base card. Number 112. So I've already pulled a couple of these Roki Sasakis, man. And these are always hits. As a matter of fact, I need to sleeve it up. Add it to my Roki Sasaki baseball card collections, man. There we go. Roki sleeved up. As we continue on. Let's throw Roki up here for now. All right, let's go with another pack. Topps 2021 MPB. See how we do here. Gonna go straight right through this pack and see how we do. Kodai Senga, now with the Mets. Repping the SoftBank Hawks in this one. Adam Jones, former Baltimore Oriole, repping the Oryx Buffaloes here. Let's see what else we could find. And we're almost close to completing these sets as well. So any cards that we don't have that we pull from here would be a hit. All right. Hits of the pack. Adam Jones and Kodai Senga on the landscapes. Goodness. And the streets are hot. All right, let's double check these. Make sure they're not numbered. I don't think they are. Check the back. And I'll check the back of the hits as well. Don't look, nope, just regular base cards, but nevertheless, these were the hits for sure. Cool. All right, let's bring over Topps Chrome 2021 MPB, the hobby pack. 4 cards in this one. Can we find a bonus card? We're also looking for inserts, parallels, and those MPB players that have made the transition over the major leagues. As I'm struggling with this damn pack. Holy moly. Get it together, Killah. Oh my gosh. There we go. All right, we're going to pronounce these ones. Let's go with Takeru Okajima. Takeru Okajima. Shuhei Takahashi. Yuki Nishi. I'm capping this off with Ryoma Nishikawa. Repping the Tokyo, the Hiroshima Toyo Carp. And again, this is Ryoma Nishikawa. And this is the hit of the pack right here. As you can see, it's a refractor. And that'll do. Holy moly. That pack was child-proof. Yeah, dude, I couldn't open it, Vinny Code. What's good, Vinny Code? Welcome into Chin Music, a baseball podcast. Episode 34. Dude, I couldn't open that pack. Let's bring in some packs. Let's take it back to 1989 here. Let's go as far as 1988, 89, and then 1990. I'll tell you what, these packs are going to be easier to rip than that last MPB back. Holy moly. I was struggling with that one for sure, Vinny Code. But let's go. Score 1988. We're going to get, how many cards are we going to get here? Oh, wow. 17 player cards and 1 Magic Motion and trivia card per pack. So let's do 1988 score. This should be an easier pack to rip up. There we go. What can we find here? John Cerruti, Willie Wilson, Todd Worrell, Dave Concepcion. We'll hang on to this one. Brian Dayette or Brian Dayette. Dan Quisenberry, Mike Morgan, Ron Guidry, Mike Scott, Hall of Famer Paul Molitor, George Frazier, Mookie Wilson, Bob Melvin, Alice Burks, Ron Gant rookie prospect card. This is a dope card. And Kirby Puckett. Look at this. 1987 highlights on the Kirby Puckett. And capping it off with Juan Agosto. So, man, okay, we finished kind of strong on that one. Whew. All right, let's see how we did again. Oh, and let's not lose shade of this one right here. Greatest moments in baseball. This is the motion card they're talking about. Do you remember Forbes Field, October 13th, 1960? Forbes Field, I do not remember. And it just goes into a whole little thing. Maz Homer stuns Yanks. I won't be reading this one. But this is the motion card here. But let's go back to see what hits we had here again. 1987 highlights, Kirby Puckett. We had the rookie prospect, Ron Gant. Hall of Famer, Paul Molitor. Ron Guidry. And Mike Scott. Those would be the hits. This 1988 score pack. All right, not too bad. Saved it definitely with Kirby Puckett. Which one? And the Paul Molitor. Those are the 2 Hall of Famers for sure. These 2 right here. All right, let's continue on. Let's bring in 1990 Fleer, 10th anniversary edition, getting 15 cards and 1 sticker. Killah breaks. Let's see how we're doing. Look how easily this damn pack opens up. Holy moly. So here's our baseball quiz on one side, and on the other side, our sticker: Kansas City Royals, Roger McDowell, Mauro Gazzo, Andy Van Slyke, Greg Gagne. We're going to have a 1990 Fleer All-Star team: Mike Scott, Martin Clary, Randy Kramer, Scott Bradley, Jose De Leon, Mike Greenwell, Ron Kittle, Chris Hammond, Jeff Houston, Mike Jackson, and Scott Geraltz. Man, if I had to pick somebody, holy moly! I mean, I guess this Royals team, this Royals sticker would be one of them. Let's see who else, man. Who else can we consider a hit here? Holy moly! You know which one was cool? Yeah, this 1990s Fleer All-Star team of Mike Scott. I'll consider that the hit. These two would be the hits of the pack. Ay caray. Definitely a tough pack here. All right, let's bring in 1989 Fleer. Now this one here, be on the lookout. We're looking for the Billy Ripken buck face card, straight up. It's on a 10. It's a $250 card, and man, we're looking for that Air Billy Ripken card. Let's see if we could find it here. I've opened up a lot of these packs. I haven't even got a regular Billy Ripken, the edited version. So let's see how we do. Let's go Dodgers, third window. Welcome in. So here we go. 1989 Fleer, 15 cards, one sticker. Let's see how we do with this one. Cleveland Indians, not Guardians, but Cleveland Indians sticker. Tom Gordon, looking like his son D. Gordon. Keith Miller. Brooke Jacoby. Jose Rijo. Sean Hillegas. Atlee Hammaker. Mike Boddicker. Damon Berryhill. Greg Brock. Jack Lazorko. Mark Davidson. Pat Perry. Lou Whitaker. Sweet Lou. Ed Whitson. And to cap it off, we have a Major League prospects, Steve Wilson and Cameron Drew. Holy moly. Well, hits of the pack would be the Cleveland Indians sticker and Sweet Lou Whitaker. Hits of the pack. Holy moly. Are we done? I think we are. We're finally done. Oh, man, those were some tough rips. I mean, one of my favorite cards that I got off those rips, I have to say, was definitely the Roki Sasaki. We got Roki Sasaki at the very least. And then who else did we? Oh, and then we got these. We got a slew of Dodgers as well. We got a couple of Clayton Kershaws, Mookie Betts, stars of MLB, Freddie Freeman. And then we also got today's starter for the Reds. We got his rookie card, Graham Ashcraft. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put him here off to the side. Graham Ashcraft. Why not? He's tonight's Reds pitcher. And I wish I had a Paxton card, but I do not have a James Paxton card. But all good. Again, this is Chin Music Baseball. Speaking of James Paxton, warming up in that Dodger bullpen. James Paxton, no walks in his last two starts. You guys remember James Paxton to start off the season, and even in pregame, I mean, in preseason, he would walk so many players. And he has turned it around so far, man. And again, Dodgers versus Reds from Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. We're getting ready for first pitch. We're about 10 minutes away from first pitch. And again, this is Chin Music, a baseball podcast, episode 34. JoJo Davis, along with Eric Harris on today's call on Sportsnet LA. again, we are getting ready for first pitch Dodgers versus Reds from Cincinnati, Ohio. Of course, the Reds were in town not too long ago. It seemed like they were in town last weekend for a 4-game series against the Dodgers. The Dodgers took 3 out of 4. Now the Dodgers begin a 3-game weekend series against the Reds. Graham Ashcraft against James Paxton. Graham Ashcraft pitched on Saturday. James Paxton pitched last Friday against the Reds. 5 innings pitched, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 5 strikeouts, and 3 walks was the line for Graham Ashcraft on that Saturday game. Ay caray, Dave Assay doing sideline field reporter for the Dodgers today. Doesn't look like Kirsten Watson will be. I think there's certain, you could tell with the studio crew and with Dave out there, certain personnel from Sportsnet LA had the weekend off for Memorial Day, which is cool. So that's why we're seeing Davis Bassett. Kirsten Watson has the weekend off, most likely. So we'll see Dave Bassett all weekend. So coming up, Friday night baseball, Dodgers versus Reds from Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Dodgers versus Reds. So stick around. That's coming up. We'll see how the Dodgers do. They've lost 2 in a row. They finished off the homestand with I think it was a 7-6 record, if I'm correct. But they lost 2 against the Arizona Diamondbacks. So the Dodgers come in with a 2-game losing streak going up against the Reds. And just for good measure, now I'm curious to see what the Reds in their last 10, what their record is. As I'm looking here, where are you guys at? Okay. Cincinnati Reds. First of all, they're in last place in the NL Central. They're 20-30. They're 8.5 games back of first place Milwaukee Brewers. Their last 10, they're 3-7, and they've lost 2 in a row. So they've also lost 2 in a row. So today's game, the loser will be losing the 3rd game in a row, and the winner will break their 2-game losing streak. So a lot riding on this game tonight. Dodgers versus Reds. So again, the Reds are 20-30. And of course, the Dodgers are 33-19. As we begin tonight's game. Tonight's game is coming up in about 5 minutes. Dodgers versus Reds. And again, happy Friday. And if you're out here in the States, happy Memorial Day weekend. We get a 3-day weekend here. We celebrate Memorial Day on Monday, so no school or work on Monday. So here we get a 3-day weekend, and it obviously starts after everybody leaves school or work on a Friday. And again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Chin Music, a baseball podcast. This is episode 34. You know what? We had some adult beverage. We had some beer from when we were celebrating my cousin's graduation party, and we have some leftover beers here. Some Coronas. And you know what? I'm gonna crack one open. It's Friday, cause it's Friday. Oh yeah, there we go. We got a Corona Especial. Just Freddie. Why was I just thinking of you when I grabbed the beer? Now it's not a Pacifico, brother, but it is a Corona Familiar. But I don't know why I was like, oh shit, I was looking for the Pacificos, and I'm like, oh wait a minute, no, we got Coronas in the fridge. But I immediately thought of Freddie. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, Freddie. And yes, third window, we have a cerveza. We're gonna enjoy a beer or two on this stream because it's Friday. And because you guys are here, man, you guys are here with me. So, saludcita to the chat. Cheers to the chat. Oh, yeah. Virtual cheers, everybody. Pop one open if you have one. Why not? It's Friday. Memorial Day weekend out here in the States. Saludcita. Third window saying bien. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. What's better than a cold beer? Drinking a cold beer with a anticipating the start of first pitch. That could possibly be a little better. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. First pitch coming up in about 4 minutes. Dodgers versus Reds. We'll see if the Dodgers can snap their 2-game losing streak. What's better than a beer? It's 2 cold beers, says just Freddy. Ay caray, just Freddy. Saludcita, just Freddy. Happy weekend, brother. What you got? What you got going on this weekend, Freddy? Are we gigging? We chilling? What we doing? I got a gig tomorrow, brother. I'm doing a graduation party close to the pad out here in Hacienda Heights. A lot of graduation parties popping up, and I'm DJing one tomorrow, thankfully. So I'll be busy tomorrow, but tonight we chilling. ¿Y qué más? I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, and then other than that, I'll be chilling. I'll be chilling for the weekend, man. Sunday, just hanging out. Now Sunday, guys, keep in mind Sunday the Dodgers. As I take a look here at the schedule. Wait, what? Just Freddie, you got to be kidding me. He's Just Freddie says I'm packing DJing in Wisconsin. What is going on in Wisconsin, brother? What are you doing DJing over there? Give us a little bit of details. Why are you going to Wisconsin? Is it a family gig? Money's just too good to not do it? Holy moly. Just Freddie's going to DJ at Wisconsin. My primo's wedding in Wisconsin. Just Freddie. So you're packed and you're driving out there, brother. Wait. I'm confused here. Are you on your way? Are you you're sending a U-Haul? You're flying out there? What? How's that working out? You're taking a controller? You're renting speakers out there? How does that work? Just Freddie's going to Wisconsin to DJ his cousin's wedding. As we look over at the Dodger dugout, Dodgers getting ready. See Jason Hayward. Slapping hands, Dave Roberts, Gavin Lux. Mookie Betts just chilling, waiting in the wing. Miguel Rojas. See Joseph back there. Will Smith, Shohei Ohtani, Teoscar Hernandez. And here's the Dodger lineup. They'll be going up against the Reds and Graham Ashcraft. Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani, Freddie Freeman, Will Smith. Ay, caray. This did that. Teoscar Hernandez, Gavin Lux, Chris Taylor will get the start. Andy Pajes, Miguel Rojas. Going up against Graham Ashcraft. 9th start. This will be his 10th start of the season. 3-3 record with a 4.25 ERA. And again, his line on Saturday against the Dodgers out at Dodger Stadium took the Owl. Pitched 106 pitches, 5 innings of work, 3 hits, 3 earned runs. The Dodgers got to him, and thankfully Walker Buehler was dealing for the Dodgers, and the Dodgers ended up getting the win. Graham Ashcraft has a 4 pitch selection: slider, sinker, cutter, changeup. So we'll see if the Dodgers could get a hold of Graham Ashcraft as Dave Roberts is saying hello to everybody. Chin Music of Baseball podcast, episode 34, Dodgers versus Reds, as we see Mookie Betts and Shohei Ohtani, the 1-2 hitters coming up for the Dodgers, followed by Freddie Freeman, 1-2-3 hitters for the Dodgers coming up against Graham Ashcraft and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Graham Ashcraft is finalizing his warm-up pitches, and we are getting ready for first pitch. Dodgers versus Reds. Thank you guys so much for being here. So Mookie Betts leading things off for the Dodgers. And again, happy Friday going out to everybody. Just Freddie. I'm flying out there and renting a system. My primo setting up the DJ system, just taking my laptop. Oh, man, it's going to be easy work, brother. Just Freddie also says, flying out at 5 a.m. Wedding is on Sunday. Sounds good, brother. Oh, man. Okay. I'm glad you're not doing too much work. Well, Freddie, thank you for being here, brother. And happy Memorial Day weekend as Mookie Betts steps in with a 330 average. And here we go. Reds versus Dodgers from the Great American Ballpark. First pitch is a strike to Mookie Betts, and we are underway. Let's go. Mookie. I see you, Freddie. 0-1 pitch to Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts up the middle with a base hit, and that'll get the Dodgers going. Here in the top of the first, Mookie Betts with a leadoff single for the Blue Crew. And we are underway. Mookie Betts went up the middle on this one. Fastball inside. Mookie Betts got the bat head out in front and sent that pitch over to center field for a leadoff hit. And that'll bring up Shohei Ohtani with Mookie Betts at first. First pitch to Ohtani. Ohtani goes the other way. Oh, what a play! By the shortstop or by the third baseman trying to double up Shohei Ohtani. They do get Mookie Betts over at second as Ali De La Cruz was covering. But the third baseman, holy moly, who the fuck was that? I got to get acquainted with the, was that, yeah, that looks like it was Santiago. Yep, Santiago Espinal. Look at that stop. Took a base hit away from Shohei Ohtani. And he was able to retire Mookie Betts over at second with Ali De La Cruz covering. Foolish of Ali De La Cruz to think that they could turn two on that one on Shohei. Well, anyway, Shohei with one out over at first. Here's Freddie Freeman. Looks at a breaking pitch inside. Called a strike to Freddie Freeman. One out here in the top of the first. We're just getting started. 0-1 pitch from Ashcraft to Freddie Freeman. Freddie sends this one upstairs. Foul out of play. Freddie Freeman in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Hitting .286. 5 home runs, 29 RBIs in 52 games for the Dodgers. Ashcraft with the 0-2 pitch coming up to Freddie Freeman with Shohei Ohtani at first with 1 out. Freddie Freeman goes the other way but fouls it out of play. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes. Ashcraft has to worry about Shohei Ohtani as well at first as Ohtani takes his lead. That one misses inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count of Freddie Freeman. One-two pitch. Freddie Freeman swings and misses and strikes out on that breaking pitch from Graham Ashcraft, and that'll be the second out here in the top of the first as Freddie Freeman strikes out. Ay, caray. Will Smith with 2 outs here in the top of the first. Runner at first base will be the next hitter. There is a look to Shohei Ohtani, who gets back to the bag safely. Will Smith hitting .301 with 5 home runs, 32 RBIs in 44 games for the Dodgers. And here he is with runner at first, 2 outs here in the top of the first. First pitch to Will Smith from Ashcraft. There's a high fly ball. This one's carrying just before the warning track. And the left fielder comes down with the catch. And that'll do it for the Dodgers in the top of the first. Big James Paxton getting ready to get on the bump for the Dodgers in the bottom of the first as the Reds come up. Hold up. Oh, man. So it looked like the Dodgers kind of were going to get something going there, especially with Mookie Betts leading off the game with a base hit. But then Santiago Espinal over at third shifted the momentum with a great defensive play and took a hit from Shohei Ohtani. Got the force out over at second. And then Ashcraft, was it Ashcraft? No, it is Ashcraft. Ashcraft struck out Freddie Freeman and then just got Will Smith to fly out to the left fielder. So no harm done. The Dodgers leave one, and we get ready for the bottom of the first. Looks like it'll be. Let me see. I need to get acquainted with these. I still have the Diamondbacks in my head for whatever reason. All right, let's take a look. So Fairchild is the center fielder. Ellie De La Cruz, of course, is the shortstop. Jameer Candelario is first baseman. Spencer Steer, who just made that catch to end the inning, is the left fielder. Tyler Stevenson is the catcher. Santiago Espinal, who made that great play on Shohei Ohtani, is the third baseman. Nick Martini is the designated hitter. And Jacob Hurtubise will be the right fielder. Fairchild, De La Cruz, Candelario, Steer, Stevenson, Espinal, Martini, Jonathan India, and Hurtubise. Why did I miss Jonathan India? All right, cool. Going up against Big James Paxton, 8 starts, 5-0 with a 2.84 ERA. Here's his first pitch to Fairchild. Fairchild pops this one up, but it goes out of play for strike one. E-Dog with that check-in. What up, E-Dog? Happy Friday, brother. Y salucita, man. Thank you so much for being here. We're hanging out with Just Freddy, Third Window, Zooter. We're just getting started, brother. That one's in the dirt. Ball one. So we'll see if James Paxton could make some quick work here of the Cincinnati Reds. Has definitely cleaned up his act as far as allowing walks the last two games. You see Fairchild took Paxton deep out of Dodger Stadium. Here's the 2-1 to Fairchild. That one misses outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. 3-1 pitch. Paxton to Fairchild. Upstairs, ball 4. We were just talking about how Paxton hasn't allowed a walk in the last 2 games, and he walks the first hitter he faces here in Cincinnati. Ay caray. So Stuart Fairchild is on base. And there's the walks per 9 graphic. First 5 starts, 7.71. Ay caray. But he brought that down dramatically. Here's Ellie De La Cruz from the right side against the left-hander James Paxton. Ellie De La Cruz with a bunt, fielded by Paxton over to first, and makes the play. That was not a good throw, but it was on time for Freddie Freeman to make the catch and get his hand out of there, as Ellie De La Cruz is able to sacrifice bunt and get Stuart Fairchild over to second with 1 out now. It's a dangerous play. Dangerous throw from James Paxton. You got to be careful there. Here's Jameer Candelario, first baseman for the Reds here with 1 out. And Stuart Fairchild at second. First pitch swinging down the third base line. Foul for strike 1. Yeah, you got to be careful with those plays. Make sure you somehow get that ball over at first, away from the runner. Because what happened there, Freddie Freeman had to go into the bag with the runner coming. Sometimes it gets a little close. That's how Max Muncy got hurt a couple years ago. 0-2 pitch to Candelario from Paxton. That one is low, ball 1. See Stuart Fairchild over at second. 1-2 pitch. That one's low. Two balls, two strikes to Candelario. Upstairs, three balls, two strikes. Spencer Steer on deck for the Reds. All right, payoff pitch to Candelario. Candelario lays off that breaking pitch. And Candelario with a Mino strut takes the walk. Two walks here in the inning for James Paxton already. And with one out, runners on second and first, that'll bring up Spencer Steer for the Reds. You see the Reds rocking their dark jerseys. Looks like they're City Connects. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. First pitch is low and in, ball one. So James Paxton already dealing with some command issues. Has walked two hitters, has walked two batters here in the first inning. Here's the 1-0 to Spencer Steer. Low and inside. Two balls, no strikes. Catcher Tyler Stevenson on deck for the Reds. Two-0 pitch to Steer from Paxton. Inside. Three balls, no strikes. Oh my gosh. James Paxton cannot find it here in the first. Has gone three balls, no strikes. Miguel Rojas over there like, bro, come on, just throw a damn strike. Let your defense make plays for you. I like that. I like Rojas right there. Just kind of like, hey, bro, settle down. Get your shit together. Let's be around the fucking plate. Keep in mind, the last two games from James Paxton has not allowed no walks and has already two walks here and in danger of walking the bases loaded here for the Dodgers. That one's going to be a high strike. Three balls, one strike. The count to Spencer Steer with one out. Runners on second and first. Here in the top of the first for the Reds. 3-1 pitch coming up to Steer. Spencer Steer with a drive to left field. This one is gone. And just like that, the Reds make James Paxton and the Dodgers pay. 3-0. 3-run shot by Spencer Steer. And that's what happens with free passes, straight up. You give up those free passes, man, you pay for it. Keep in mind, he was 3-0 to Spencer Steer, had a battle back on the count. Did get a high strike, but then he had of course Paxton doesn't want to walk the bases loaded. Spencer Steer knew that, and he was waiting for that pitch right around the strike zone, and he sends it to left field for a 3-run shot for the Reds here in the top of the first. Ay, caray, Mino horns for the Reds. 3-0 Reds. Look at that. Puro celebration in that Reds. Wait a minute. What are we looking here, guys? That was a home run. Maybe did the silly little kid reach over? What was that kid from New York back in the what was it, the 95, 96 series? The playoff series? Was it Jeffrey Mayer? Did this kid pull a Jeffrey Mayer and reach over? I don't think he did. Or did he? Let's take a look. Oh, well, no, that ball was gone. It almost hit his chest. And it wasn't even the little kid who reached over. The little kid just came down with the ball. And no, it is a 3-run shot. Here's catcher Tyler Stevenson with one out. First pitch swinging. This one is going to go out of play for strike one. 3-0 Reds here in the top of the first. Spencer Steer with a 3-run shot for the Reds. Yeah, it was. I don't know if it was Jeffrey Mayer, but it was Mayer for sure. I remember that. Just Freddie. Happy wife with that check-in. So 3-0 Reds as Tyler Stevenson fouls that one out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh, and Just Freddie can't see the game. Oh, Just Freddie, I got you, brother. I'll be calling it. You'll be getting the play-by-play Killah Noez style, bro. Let's go. 0-2 pitch to Tyler Stevenson is upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the top of the first. 3-0 Reds already. Paxton with the 1-2 pitch. That one is a drive, but looks like Andy Pages will be under this one over at center. Makes the catch, and that'll be the second out here in the top of the first. Happy wife, I spy my little bobblehead. Yes, it's right here. Happy wife. Oh yeah. Shouts to Happy Wife. Earlier in the week, she guessed correctly the Chin Music 2024 season record and got the Eric Harris bobblehead. Oh, big swing and a miss. Well, actually, a swing and fouled back by that red. Who the hell is this guy? This is Santiago Espinal, who made a great play on Shohei Ohtani in the top of the first. And here in the bottom of the first, fouls this one back. 0-1 pitch. Paxton to Espinal in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh no, Happy Wife, you won the Karras bobblehead, not the Ohtani one. And you know what? Let's switch Ohtani up. We gotta switch him up, I feel. There we go. Grounder, third baseman to third baseman. Miguel Rojas with a big throw, and that'll do it for the third out. That'll do it for the Reds. But the Reds get 3 on a Spencer Steer. 3-run shot, 3-0 Reds. Holy moly. All right, Happy Wife, you can actually... Happy Wife, you got the Eric Harris and Jared Karras bobblehead, not the Shohei Ohtani bobblehead. Hold up. Ay, caray. You guys are silly. All right, we're getting ready for the start of the top of the second. So now the Dodgers are going to have to chip away at a 3-run lead. And when I say chip away, a little run here, a little run there. We want to see some RBIs. We got runners on. We had a runner on in the last inning. That's good, but we need to start cashing them in. And then we need an answer to that 3-run shot. So we'll see how that goes. Happy Wife, I'm late to the game, but are you not able to show it today? What are you talking about? Show today's game? Yeah, we're showing today's game. Is that what you're talking about, Happy Wife? Yeah, we're showing the game. This is Twitch, of course. Third window, I have been thinking ay caray is your favorite phrase, but it was Spanish. Yes, it is. And he finally understood it, says third window. Yeah, ay caray is like, oh shit, like, oh man. It's another way to say like, oh man. And yes, it is Spanish. As we see Teoscar Hernandez leading things off for the Dodgers here in the top of the second, hitting 246, 11 home runs, 37 RBIs. Those 37 RBIs leads this Dodger team. And here he is leading things off in the top of the second. Check swing. Oh, no. Swing. Vergas. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count to Teoscar Hernandez. So 3-0 Reds. Ashcraft with the 1-1 pitch. That one's low. 2 balls, 1 strike. And happy wife, Gavin Lux is on deck, hitting 6th for the Dodgers tonight over in Cincinnati. Followed by Chris Taylor. Ay, caray. That one misses upstairs and in. 3 balls, 1 strike to count to Teoscar Hernandez. Now you can see it. Just ready. E-Dog says it's a cleaner way to say I weigh. I think you're right, E-Dog. Yeah, I weigh is another one. And Teoscar does draw the walk as he's over at first. Leadoff walk for Teoscar, and that'll bring up left-handed hitter Gavin Lux hitting 212 with a home run and 12 RBIs in 38 games for the Dodgers. Good to see Gavin Lux take that average over 200 as he looks at strike 1. That one looked low, but was called a strike to Gavin Lux. See what he could do here. 0-1 pitch coming up. Oh, good block by Tyler Stevenson of the Reds. Keep that in front of him. Keep Teoscar Hernandez honest at first. 1 ball, 1 strike. I wanted to show myself off. No. Here's the 1-1 to Gavin Lux. Instead, a look as Candelario smacks the ass of Teoscar Hernandez, who gets back to the back safely. 1 ball, 1 strike remains to count to Gavin Lux. With the runner at first, nobody out here in the top of the second for the Dodgers, chasing 3. 1-1 pitch to Gavin Lux. That one's outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. So now Ashcraft kind of dealing with some command issues here in the top of the second for the Reds. You guys couldn't see the game, really? I think we're good now, right? I never switched it. Oh my! Did you guys miss the home run then? Oh man, let me know because I've done that a couple times. Oh my gosh, sorry about that, guys. Well, I'm glad you guys didn't see that Spencer Steer home run. I was saving you guys from a bad situation there. Looked like Teoscar Hernandez was off on that pitch that Gavin Lux just fouled. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count to Gavin Lux. Teoscar Hernandez still at first. We'll see if he goes on this 2-2 pitch. Instead, it's going to be a timeout by Gavin Lux. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Sometimes I do that, man. I forgot it. I forget to switch. Holy moly. And yeah, I would appreciate you guys if you guys let me know. If something's wrong, just let me know. I do forget sometimes. 2-2 to Gavin Lux. Outside. Count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Happy wife, thank you for saving us from emotional damage. My bad. We missed the home run from Spencer Steer. Sorry about that, guys. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Payoff pitch to Gavin Lux. And there's another look at Teoscar Hernandez. Okay, I got to think Teoscar Hernandez is going to go here. That's the second time that he throws over there. Now, if he throws over there again, Ashcraft throws over there again, he's going to have to pick him off. If not, that's going to be a balk. So you got to think Teoscar's going to be off right here. Payoff pitch to Gavin Lux. Teoscar does not go. There's a grounder. And the pitch over to first. They're going to call Gavin Lux safe. And the Dodgers, for right now, have runners on second and first. Nobody out as Gavin Lux beat the play. Look at this again, guys. Was he safe or out? Oh, he's there. He was safe. Ashcraft was like about a split second late. You saw Gavin Lux's foot hit the bag before Ashcraft did. So now the Dodgers will have runners on second and first. Nobody out, but CT3 coming up for the Dodgers. So we'll see if CT3 could get something going here for himself and for the Dodgers here in the top of the second. Dodgers chasing 3. Reds with an early 3-0 lead. Just Freddy, that would help out a lot, brother. Switch! Just like house party. Yes, sir. That's all you got to say, brother. Switch. And I'll switch the scene. Check swing. That's a swing. That's a swing, CT3. Get it together, brother. No balls, one strike. Runners on second and first for the Dodgers with no outs here in the top of the second. 0-1 pitch from Ashcraft to Chris Taylor. In the dirt, that one gets away. And the runners will advance. Runners in scoring position for the Dodgers. Teoscar at third. Gavin Lux at second. And here come the Dodgers as that Ashcraft pitch got away from Tyler Stevenson. And that allowed the runners to advance. Third and second for the Dodgers. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count of Chris Taylor. 1-1. Chris Taylor with a drive. This one's going to go to the window, to the wall. In comes Teoscar. Here comes Gavin Lux. 2 runs for the Dodgers on that double by Chris Taylor. 3-2. And the Dodgers get back in it thanks to a Chris Taylor double. No, not swing. Hold up. There we go. I'm a little excited here. But Chris Taylor gets the bat going here in Cincinnati. Sends it to the wall and brings home Teoscar and Gavin Lux. Gets the Dodgers 2 runs. Here's Andy Pages. Big swing and a miss on a pitch upstairs from Pages for strike 1. So 3-2 Reds here in the top of the second. Big hit by Chris Taylor. 0-1 pitch to Pages. Grounder. Just foul down the third base line. Count goes no balls, 2 strikes. Happy wife. CT3 is clutch. Just Freddie. Hell yeah. CT needs that. Yes, he did. Third window. Wow. Be a hero, Taylor. Well, he was there on that at bat. Oh, that one goes inside on Andy Pages. Just misses him for ball 1. So now, E-Dog, you're right. Now they're just down 1. Tying run at second in CT3. No outs here in the top of the second. Andy Pages goes the other way. This one's going to drop. And here comes, oh no, Chris Taylor stops at third. Dino Evil gave him the stop sign. But now runners on the corners for the Dodgers. Chris Taylor at third. Andy Pages after that hit over at first. Nobody out still here in the top of the second. As Andy Pages dunked this in to right field. Saw Chris Taylor there. And he saw the stop sign all the way from Dino Ebel. Playing it safe here with no outs. So now Chris Taylor over at third. Andy Pages at first. Meeting in the ladies' room already for the Reds. Coming up for the Dodgers. They're going to have Miguel Rojas. The 9th hitter for the Dodgers. Due up. Mookie Betts on deck. E-Dog, CT3 now has a 100 average. Does he really? I need to see that. Chris Taylor hitting 111. Let's go. Officially 111, E-Dog. Let's go. Here's Miggy hitting 261. 2 home runs, 7 RBI in 30 games for the Dodgers. As runners on the corners. Nobody out. Tying run 90 feet away for the Dodgers. Here in the top of the second. Here's Ashcraft's pitch to Miggy Rowe, who pops weakly to the first baseman in foul ball territory, and that'll be the first out. As Miguel Rojas flies out to the first baseman for the first out, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts with 1 out. Runners in the corners. Mookie Betts, 1 for 1 with a single. Led off the game with a single for the Dodgers. Here he is in the top of the second. Wow, scratch my head. Let's see if Mookie Betts could bring CT3 home here. Mookie Betts with a drive to right field, to the window, to the wall. Actually, to the window, to the stands. Is this going to be a fair ball? Yes, it is. This will tie the game up. 3-3. Mookie Betts at second with a ground rule double. Runners at third and second. Now for the Dodgers with one out, as Mookie Betts goes the other way and just keeps it fair. And it went right over that wall for that ground rule double. Tie game, 3-3. And with one out, that'll bring up Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani, first pitch swinging up the middle. Ellie De La Cruz took a look over at third, but then made the play and threw it over to first to get Shohei Ohtani. That brings in Andy Pages. So now 4-3 as Andy Pages scores for the Dodgers. So the Dodgers have answered back here with 4 runs after giving up 3 in that bottom of the first. 4-3 Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani gets the RBI. With a runner at third, here's Freddie Freeman. 2 down. First pitch to Freddie. Upstairs, ball 1. So 4-3 Dodgers. That's the way you answer back. Holy moly. I mean, let alone chip. Dodgers said, we're not chipping. We're taking the lead. Let's go. Ashcraft with the 1-0 to Freddie. Upstairs, Freddie Freeman with a line draw. Oh, what a catch by the left fielder. Spencer Steer goes all out and makes the catch to take a base hit away from Freddie Freeman and save a run for the Reds. Look at this one. All out. And that does it for the Dodgers. They score 4-3 Dodgers. We go to the bottom of the second. We'll take it. And that's the way you answer. Holy moly. I was talking about chipping away at the lead. But the Dodgers do one better and take over the lead. 4-3 Dodgers. Great at bats. They just went up. I mean, dude, the bat of the inning right there, you got to give it to Chris Taylor. Are you kidding me? Chris Taylor with runners on second and first sends it to the wall and brings Teoscar Hernandez and Gavin Lux in. Actually had runners on third and second. So with runners in scoring position after they advanced on that pass ball, Chris Taylor with a big clutch base hit gets the Dodgers within 1. And then Mookie Betts drives in the tying run with the ground rule double. And Shohei Ohtani with that grounder to Ellie De La Cruz brings in Andy Pages for the lead. So now it's up to Big Maple James Paxton to preserve the 1-run lead. We'll see if he can get it together and find his command against this Reds lineup. Coming up for the Reds in the bottom of the second, they're going to send up Nick Martini, Jonathan India, and Jacob Hurtubise. That'll be the 7, 8, 9 hitters due up for the Reds in the bottom of the second. So good to see the Dodgers respond after going down 3 in that bottom of the first with that 3-run shot by Spencer Steer. But the Dodgers answer back with a 4 spot in the top of the second. And here we go. Perps. Holy moly. Here's Nick Martini, left-handed hitter, hitting 184, 4 home runs, 17 RBIs for the Reds. A 1 pitch. Catches the outside corner. Ay, caray. No balls, 2 strikes. To Martini, who did not like that call. James Paxton with the 0-2. That one's in the dirt. Throwaway pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 4-3 Dodgers. Bottom of the second. James Paxton with the 1-2 pitch to Nick Martini. Oh, Nick Martini sends this one to right field, and Teoscar Hernandez cuts it off, makes the catch. That'll be the first out here in the bottom of the second, 1 down. Nick Martini gave it a nice drive, but Teoscar Hernandez was there. That'll bring up Jonathan India with a little shimmy. Little shoulder shimmy, hitting 208, 2 home runs, 11 RBIs in 43 games for the Reds. Here again, James Paxton with 1 out here in the bottom of the second. That one's low, ball one to Jonathan India. Second baseman for the Reds. Here's the 1-0. Down the pipe, strike one. One pitch from Paxton to India. That one's off the foot. Count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes. The ninth hitter, Jacob Hurtubise, on deck for the Reds. I don't know why that jersey looks so bright on Jonathan India with that hair. Peace out, brother. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Jonathan India in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 32 pitches for Paxton. Here's the 2-2. That one's upstairs. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Count goes full to Jonathan India. Don't walk him, fucking James. Well, at least he didn't walk him, but he gives up a base hit down the right field line. And that goes to the wall. Ay, caray. Jonathan India will be at second with a stand-up double. I was about to say, man, I'd rather see a hit than a walk, but maybe there a walk would have been better instead of that double. Nevertheless, Reds with a stand-up double, 1-out double for Jonathan India as he went the other way down the line. Look at this one. To right field. Got away from Teoscar Hernandez. Right under the glove. Couldn't cut it off. And that allowed Jonathan India to get easily to second with 1 out. Here's the ninth hitter, Jacob Hurtubise. Lefty against lefty. First pitch. Hurtubise showing bunt. Who's going to get this one? Will Smith will just put it in his back pocket. What a bunt by Jacob Hurtubise. Base hit. Well placed. No man's land. By the time Will Smith picked it up, Hurtubise was already across first base. So now runners on third and first with 1 out for the Reds. Top of the lineup for the Reds. Stuart Fairchild. Stuart Fairchild walked in that first inning. Here he is with runners in the corners for the Reds with 1 out here in the bottom of the second. E-Dog says that could be us. Small ball, brother. Oh, look at that. Shows bunt, but missed. Stuart Fairchild trying to double up on that bunt for the Reds. Came up empty, though. Strike one. At this point, James Paxton will take a ground ball to the infield for a potential double play. Here's his 0-1 to Fairchild. This one's popped up. Freddie Freeman in foul ball territory makes the catch. No advancement for the runners. 2 down. Fairchild pops up for the second out here for James Paxton and the Dodgers. Now with 2 outs, that'll bring up Ellie De La Cruz from the right-handed side against the left-handed pitcher, James Paxton. Ellie De La Cruz. No, it says 0 for 1 with a ground out, but he actually bunted. He sacrificed the runner over at first in that first inning. Got him over to second with that sacrifice bunt. He's 0 for 1. Breaking pitch upstairs. Strike 1 to Ali De La Cruz. Hitting .253 for the Reds. That was a breaking pitch, a hanger. That stayed up there in the strike zone according to the ump. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1 from Paxton to Ali De La Cruz. Inside pitch, ball 1. 4-3 Dodgers, bottom of the second. Reds with runners on third and first, but 2 outs. James Paxton with the 1-1 pitch to De La Cruz. De La Cruz fouls this one out of play. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch to Ellie De La Cruz is instead a look at first over at Jacob Hurtubise. Nothing doing there. 1 ball, 2 strikes remains the count to Ellie De La Cruz. Paxton with the 1-2 pitch. De La Cruz does not pull the trigger on the pitch upstairs. Called the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hurtubise with his lead over at first. 2-2 pitch from James Paxton. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Ellie De La Cruz strikes out for the 3rd out. And that'll do it for the Reds here in the bottom of the 2nd. Ellie De La Cruz, be gone. We go to the 3rd. 4-3 Dodgers. It's a big strikeout by James Paxton. Went upstairs. And De La Cruz offered at it, but came up empty. Luckily for the Dodgers to wrap things up in that 2nd inning. So we go to the 3rd. Coming up for the Dodgers in the 3rd. They'll be setting up Will Smith, Teoscar Hernandez, and Gavin Lux. Yeah, I like that strikeout a lot from James Paxton. Got into some trouble there in the bottom of the 2nd, but got himself out of it with that strikeout of Ellie De La Cruz. That was huge. So again, coming up for the Dodgers in the top of the 3rd, Will Smith, Teoscar Hernandez, Gavin Lux due up. 4-3 Dodgers. So again, the Reds with the 3 spot in the bottom of the 1st, and the Dodgers answer back with a 4 spot in the top of the 2nd. And that's where we're at right now, 4-3 Dodgers, as we get ready for the start of the 3rd inning. Switch. Runs for the Dodgers the last 4 innings. 4. I wanted to see that graphic one more time, but man, yeah, they were struggling scoring runs at Dodger Stadium. Here's Will Smith, who's 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hitting .299 so far, under just 1 point under 300. Here he is against Ashcraft. And Will Smith takes a strike, breaking pitch from Ashcraft. 1 ball, 1 strike. Graham Ashcraft with the 1-1 pitch to Will Smith. Will Smith fouls it off, out of play. Count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes. We'll see if the Dodgers can keep the heat going against the Reds pitcher. Here's the 1-2 to Smith. That one's upstairs, but that one's fouled out of play by Will Smith. To stay alive, Pudo Bee Gees, hold up. One ball, 2 strikes to Will Smith. Ashcraft with the 1-2. It's a breaking pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Puro Dodger coach. 2-2 pitch to Will Smith. Will Smith goes the other way. That one's going to hang up there long enough for the right fielder, Hurtubise, to come down with the catch. That'll be the first out here in the top of the 3rd. And with 1 out, that'll bring up Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez drew a walk in that 2nd inning. In his first at-bat. Here he is with his 2nd at-bat here in the top of the 3rd. First pitch to Teoscar Hernandez from Ashcraft. That one's fouled. Hits the leg of Hernandez. Strike one. Ashcraft with the 0-1 coming up to Teoscar. Teoscar drives this one to left field. Cut off by the left fielder Steer. Teoscar Hernandez going for second on his horse. The throw not in time. Safe. And Teoscar legs a double. Do that dance, Teoscar. Do that dance. Got to credit Teoscar Hernandez for busting Bud off the box. That was a line drive to left field, left center to be exact. Steer was able to cut it off. Spun. Then Teoscar Hernandez put it on second gear. Got in there safely for the 1-out double. Here's Gavin Lux. First pitch to Gavin Lux. Down the left field line. Foul. Strike one. So the Dodgers with another runner in scoring position. Teoscar over at second after that 1-out double. 1 out here in the top of the third. 0-1 pitch. Misses. Oh, no. This was outside. But called a strike. Outside corner for the ump. Gavin Lux calls a timeout. Gavin Lux 1 for 1 with a single and a run. No balls, 2 strikes with a runner at second for Gavin Lux. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Ashcraft. Gavin Lux nearly comes out of his helmet to foul that one off the mask of Tyler Stevenson. Look at this one. Right off the mask. No balls, 2 strikes. Remains the count of Gavin Lux. Four, 3 Dodgers, top of the third. As the home plate ump is giving Stevenson some time after taking that one off the mascara. 0-2 pitch again to Gavin Lux from Ashcraft. Gavin Lux pops this win. Yeah, he's going to pop this one up weakly to the left fielder. Steer gets the catch, and that'll be the second out here in the top of the third. Gavin Lux flies out to the left fielder for the second out. That'll bring up Chris Taylor. First extra base hit this season, and he got it in that second inning. With runners in scoring position over at third and second, Chris Taylor to the wall brings them in with his first extra base hit of the season. Wow, congratulations, Chris Taylor. And Chris Taylor, first pitch swinging, Ellie De La Cruz. What a play! They are able to get Chris Taylor out at first. Long throw by Ellie De La Cruz to get Chris Taylor. Good stretch by Candelario, and that does it for the Dodgers. We go to the bottom of the third, 4-3. Ay, caray. So at the very least, Chris Taylor is getting good wood on that ball and making the Reds make some incredible plays there. That was a good play by Ellie De La Cruz to close out things for the Dodgers in that top of the third. Third window, ay caray. Yeah, that's the way you use it. Third window, there you go. You're learning things, third window. Good job. But 4-3 Dodgers. I like the fact that the Dodgers are still getting their hits. I think eventually you'll start seeing more hits with runners in scoring position for the Dodgers. Hopefully, right? That's the whole plan. So far, so good as we go to the bottom of the third. Coming up for the Reds in the bottom of the third, they're going to send up first baseman Jeimer Candelario, Spencer Steer, and Tyler Stevenson. Coming up in the bottom of the third against Big James Paxton. 4-3 Dodgers. But yes, again, happy Memorial Day weekend going out to everybody, man. And happy Friday. Happy Friday, wherever you may be. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is Chin Music, a baseball podcast, episode 34. Myself, Killah Noez, broadcasting all the way live from La Puente. Thank you guys for being here. Third window says habitual phrases. Is that what they are? So we get ready to start the bottom of the third here for the Reds. The free agent signings that we're looking at: James Paxton, Tyler Glasnow, and Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Here's Jeimer Candelario. Looks at a pitch upstairs for ball one. Candelario walked in his first at bat, also scored a run against James Paxton. Here's the 1-0. Candelario holds. 2 balls, no strikes. By the way, karai means hot or spicy in Japanese. Oh, third window. I love hot and spice. So karai means hot and spicy in Japanese. As James Paxton misses upstairs to Candelario. 3 balls, no strikes. Ooh. I do not want to see a leadoff walk, Paxton. That one inside corner, strike one. Hold up, Candelario. 3 balls, 1 strike. Oh, man, that was a gift call. It actually hit the quadrant, barely. Here's a 3-1. That one's ball 4, and Candelario has walked for the second time in this game. Leadoff walk for the Reds here in the bottom of the third. Oh, man, James Paxton is going to have to find that command. He's going to have to ease up on those free passes. Here's Spencer Steer. Steer has already tagged. James Paxton has a 3-run home run. He's 1 for 1. Here he is in the bottom of the third. First pitch, outside, ball 1. Spencer Steer with his 5th home run. And he hit it off of James Paxton in that first inning. 3-run shot it was. Ay caray. Check swing. I'm going to give it to you, man. That's a swing. Even though that pitch was in the strike zone, it was really called a strike because it was in the strike zone. I just want to hit the swing. Why not? It's Friday. I want to hit the swing. Here's the 1-1. That one's in there for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count to Spencer Steer. And this is what Spencer Steer. This is what you guys miss. Is this what you guys wanted to see? That 3-run shot by Spencer Steer in the first inning. That's what you guys missed. My bad. Here's the 1-2 pitch coming up from James Paxton to Spencer Steer. Upstairs, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Happy wife. Ay caray. Hot taco. 2-2 pitch. James Paxton to Spencer Steer. Breaking pitch misses outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Count goes full to Spencer Steer. Candelario at first, who led off the inning with a walk. James Paxton with the 3-2 pitch coming up to Spencer Steer. That one is going to be a ball, I believe. That was called a ball. Oh, wait. They're going to call. Wait a minute. Was Spencer Steer got rung up and Will Smith threw out Candelario? Double play. How does that happen? That late call from the ump. Gavin Lux supplies attack to Candelario over at second, and the Dodgers get a double play. If I'm correct, that play goes 1, 2, 4. Even Gavin Lux looked surprised. 2 outs as the Dodgers strike them out and throw them out. Double play. Big play right there by the Dodger defense. It's Will Smith on strike 3 threw out Candelario, who attempted to steal. Here's the 1-0 to Tyler Stevenson. Fouls it out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Holy moly. I honestly thought that was ball 4. Tyler Stevenson hanging in there. Fouls that one off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Remains the count. What is 5 innings? Gelato. Ay, caray. It's Tyler Stevenson. Fouls that one off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gelato, I don't know what you mean. What is 5 innings? That's a Little League game. I don't know. That pitch is upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count to Tyler Stevenson with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. First 5 innings. Mega with that check-in. Mega, find out what Gelato's trying to tell me here. First 5 innings. I don't understand first 5 innings. Drive and lurk. Oh, no. Never mind, Mega. Drive safely, homie. 3-2 pitch to Tyler Stevenson, who has worked a full count. Again, James Paxton fouls that one off. Count remains full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, Gelato, I don't know what you mean. First 5 innings. What about the first 5 innings, Gelato? Let us know. And look at that. Puro BGs. Tyler Stevenson. Staying alive on that 3-2 pitch. Here's the 9th pitch coming up to Tyler Stevenson from James Paxton. It's a betting term. Is that what it is? Tyler Stevenson. Oh, good grab by Mookie Betts. Makes the throw over to first, and that does it for Tyler Stevenson and the Reds. We go to the top of the 4th. 4-3 Dodgers. All right, let's figure out what Gelato's trying to tell us here. It's a betting term according to Yang Triple Z. So Yang's or Gelato's saying first 5 innings. What do we need to happen in the first 5 innings? Basically halftime. Oh, Yang. That's the first time I hear about that. For halftime in a baseball game. I never heard of that. I've heard of stretch time, like the 7th inning stretch, but I never heard of the 5th inning halftime. That's pretty funny, Yang. I never heard that term before. But yeah, I guess there's a lot of terms in betting terms now. So first 5 innings. And Gelato, do you need something to happen in the first 5 innings for you to win some money? Let us know, man. We'll keep a track for you. We'll see if it happens for you. There's something that you need to happen in the first 5 innings. All right, here we go. Yang has something going on. Yang, I have Reds plus 0.5 for first 5. Oh, well, there you go, Yang. I think you're good, right? Plus half a point. Is that right? Plus half a run. Is that right? So the fact that the Reds already have 3 runs, you're good. I'm losing ATM. But if you have plus and a half for the first 5, you see, I don't know betting terms, man. I don't understand that. I don't bet. First of all, I used to bet. I used to bet boxing and a couple basketball games, football games. But I never really bet on baseball before. Baseball seems so complicated. I'd rather just watch it and enjoy it with no stake. But I don't bet no more. I won a little and I lost a lot. How about that? I learned my lesson real quick. So I don't bet no more. I need an even score or better to win by the end of the 5th inning since Reds are at home. So Yang needs an even score or better to win by the end of the 5th. Ooh. Well, good luck to you on that, man, as we go to the top of the 4th. Dodgers currently holding on to a 4-3 lead against the Reds. Here's Andy Pages to lead the inning off for the Dodgers. Andy Pages looks at a pitch downstairs for ball 1. So Yang needs an even score or better to win by the end of the 5th inning since the Reds are at home. Good luck, Yang. Here's the 1-0 to Andy Pages, who, man, that pitch was near the dirt, and Andy Pages barely makes contact for strike 1. Look at this pitch. Near the dirt, and Andy Pages swung at it and fouls it off. 1 ball, 1 strike to young Andy Pages. Ashcraft with the 1-1. Andy Pages keeps fouling them off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Miguel Rojas, the 9th hitter for the Dodgers, on deck. Ashcraft with the 1-2 pitch to Andy Pages. Andy Pages on a pitch inside. Swings and misses. Strike 3, 1 out. As Ashcraft gets the strikeout. That was a pitch inside. Really inside. That ball was going way inside to Andy Pages, who swung at it and missed for the first out here in the top of the 4th. Here's Miguel Rojas. Looks at strike 1. Miggy Rowe, 0 for 1, popped out to the first baseman in foul ball territory in that 2nd inning. Here he is in the 4th with 1 out. Miggy Rowe looks at a pitch in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch from Ashcraft to Miggy Rowe. That one's outside and in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count to Miguel Rojas. Ashcraft working on his 54th pitch here for the Reds. Here in the top of the 4th. 2-1. And Ashcraft is missing low for the Reds. 3 balls, 1 strike, the count to Miguel Rojas. Ashcraft is pitching. Mega, no, not Ashcraft. Ashcraft. Not Ashcraft, brother. Graham Ashcraft for the Reds. 3-1 pitch to Miggy Rowe. That one hits the inside corner. Strike 2. Count goes full. Ay, caray, Mega. Mookie Betts on deck for the Dodgers. As this beer almost came up on me. Ay, caray. Payoff pitch to Miggy Rowe. Swing. Oh, check swing. You're going to get the check swing, Miggy. Strike 3. Ay, caray. 2 down. You see it right there, man. Miggy cannot hold his swing on that horrible pitch in the dirt. Swing. You get the swing, Miggy, on that horrible, going for that horrible pitch. And with 2 outs, that'll bring up Mookie Betts, who's 2 for 2 with a single and a double and an RBI for Mookie Betts. Looks at a pitch outside, ball 1. 4-3 Dodgers, top of the 4th, 2 outs here for Mookie Betts. 1-0 pitch from Ashcraft. Inside, 2 balls, no strikes. Shohei Ohtani on deck for the Dodgers. Ashcraft with the 2-0. Mookie Betts tags this one to the window, to the wall. Stand-up double for Mookie Betts, 2-out double. Gets the Dodgers with a runner in scoring position, and that'll bring up Shohei Ohtani. Let's go. Mookie Betts, 3 for 3. Splits the gap, reaches the wall, stand-up double for Mookie Betts. Do your dance, Mookie, do your dance. All smiles for Mookie over at second. Here's Shohei Ohtani with a runner in scoring position with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Breaking pitch, strike 1. 3rd window, nice. Happy wife with the Mookie emote. Let's go. Hand claps for Mega. Shohei 0 for 2. Does have an RBI. That one is strike 2. Outside corner, called the strike. Shohei Ohtani in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th with Mookie Betts over at second. Graham Ashcraft with the 0-2 pitch to Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani with a grounder to Ellie De La Cruz. Shohei! Oh, and they call him out! Shohei thought he was safe. That was a close play. I don't think they're going to check this one. That does it for the Dodgers in the fourth. Ay, caray. So Shohei Ohtani almost got an infield single there, but was thrown out maybe by a step by Ellie De La Cruz to finish off the Dodgers in the top of the fourth. It looked close, third window. Yes, it did. But they called them out. Let me just make sure they didn't check it. No, they didn't. Shohei Ohtani grounds out to shortstop Ellie De La Cruz for the third out. Okay. So coming up in that bottom of the fourth for the Reds, they're going to set up Santiago Espinal, Nick Martini, and Jonathan India. That'll be the 6, 7, 8 hitters due up for the Reds in the bottom of the fourth against James Paxton and the Dodgers. So far, we've seen big hits turned in by Chris Taylor. Mookie Betts is now 3 for 3. So it'll be interesting to see if he's able to go 4 for 4 in this next at-bat. But most importantly, it's going to be important for James Paxton to keep the Reds at bay and turn in clean innings for the Dodgers. And we'll see if he could do it in the bottom of the fourth. Dodgers hanging on to that 1-run lead. Stick around in between the next inning. We're going to take a look across MLB, check some of the scores across the league. Yeah, just to see who's playing and who's winning and who's doing what. So be on the lookout for that. That's coming up in the next half inning. So James Paxton getting ready to put in his fourth inning of work for the Dodgers. First pitch to Santiago Espinal. Outside for ball 1. James Paxton with the 1-0 pitch. That one misses outside. James Paxton falling behind again to the Reds leadoff hitter, Santiago Espinal. 2 balls, no strikes. Paxton with a 2-0. Espinal trying to rip out that one. Fouls it off. 2 balls, 1 strike. 4-3 Dodgers, bottom of the fourth. Paxton's 2-1. Oh, good breaking pitch. Outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Even count on Santiago Espinal. That was a good breaking pitch by Paxton. See what he throws him here on the 2-2. Another breaking pitch. Oh, get up there, Mookie. Get up there. Make that catch. Little lead by Mookie Betts. Comes down with the catch for the first out here in the bottom of the fourth. That was a liner right there to Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts with a little hop is able to come down with the grab. Nice little easy play to Mookie Betts for the first out here in the bottom of the fourth. Here's Nick Martini, left-handed hitter. Looks at strike 1 from Paxton. Nick Martini 0 for 1 with the line out, hitting 182 for the Reds. 0-1 pitch to Martini. Outside strike in the outside corner. Nick Martini in the hole to James Paxton. No balls, 2 strikes. 0-2 pitch. Martini's able to barely make contact. Fouls it off. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes with 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. 4-3 Dodgers. James Paxton's 0-2 pitch to Nick Martini. Fastball upstairs, swing and a miss. Martini strikes out for the second out here in the bottom of the fourth. 2 down. Budo whiff. And with 2 outs, second baseman Jonathan India, the hitter for the Reds, Takes a pitch low for ball one. 1-0 pitch from James Paxton to Jonathan India. Ooh, swing and a miss. 94-mile-per-hour fastball from James Paxton. Jonathan India cannot catch up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Look at the cock. What are we looking at? Here's a 1-1. What are they look? What are we looking at? His bout? Jonathan Paxton's bout? What the heck? 2 balls, 1 strike to count of Jonathan India. Jonathan India is 1 for 1 in this game so far. Here's the 2-1. Jonathan India floats this one to right field, and that's going to be a 2-out single for Jonathan India, who's now 2 for 2 against James Paxton and the Dodgers. Runner at first for the Reds with 2 down. And Jonathan India goes the other way against James Paxton and gets that 2-out base hit for the Reds. And with 2 outs, Jacob Hurtubise, the hitter for the Reds. First pitch swinging, fouls it off, strike 1. Ay, caray. Paxton with the 0-1 to Hurtubise. Oh my God, what a horrible swing that was. Ay, caray. Look at, you guys got to look at the swing again. Hurtubise with a horrible swing. Look at this. Looks almost like a softball swing. Wow. Hurtubise with a horrible swing for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. The count to Jacob Hurtubise with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's Paxton's 0-2. Strike 3, and Paxton strikes out Jacob Hurtubise to cap it off for the Reds. We go to the top of the 5th, 4-3 Dodgers. Wow, James Paxton had Jacob Hurtubise fooled completely on that at bat. Hurtubise was not able to pick none of his pitches, and he strikes out. 1-2-3. As we start the top of the 5th for the Dodgers, coming up for the Dodgers in that 5th inning, Freddie Freeman, Will Smith, and Teoscar Hernandez. Just to quickly look at what Paxton's been doing so far. So he completes 4 innings of work for the Dodgers so far, has allowed 4 hits, 3 runs, has 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, and has given up a home run for the Dodgers. So I wouldn't say not bad, not good either, especially with those 3 walks and 3 runs. The good thing is the Dodgers do have and are holding on to that 4-3 lead. They're up by 1. Let's see if the Dodgers could get a little bit more cushion on that lead. And again, in the top of the 5th, they'll be setting up Freddie Freeman, Will Smith, and Teoscar Hernandez. And it does look like Graham Ashcraft will still be. Oh, look at this real quick. Look at this. Look at this commercial. Tell me one of the guys that's dancing in the background don't look like a fat version of me. That guy right there. I don't know why. He reminds me of me. Must be the hair. Holy moly. Ay, caray. Ay, ay, ay. You gotta laugh at yourself sometimes, even when it's not you. Get ready to start the top of the 5th. Dodgers versus Reds. Dodgers holding on to that 1 lead, up 4-3 as Freddie Freeman, first pitch swinging, fouls it off to the right side. Strike 1. Freddie Freeman 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout, hitting .283 for the Dodgers. Leading things off for the Dodgers here in the top of the 5th against Graham Ashcraft. Oh, that's a pitch that gets away from Ashcraft and Tyler Stevenson. Ay, caray. That one got away. 1 ball, 1 strike, just a bit outside. In the words of Harry Doyle. Ay, caray. 65th pitch coming up from Graham Ashcraft here in the top of the 5th to Freddie Freeman. Here's the 1-1. That one's low. 2 balls, 1 strike to count of Freddie Freeman. Will Smith on deck for the Dodgers. Two-one pitch. Freddie Freeman on an inside breaking pitch. Swings and misses for strike 2. Graham Ashcraft evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's his 2-2 to Freddie Freeman. Upstairs, Freddie Freeman pops this one up to Spencer Steer, who's giving it chase. Spencer Steer right up against the wall in foul ball territory, makes the catch against Freddie Freeman, who now goes 0 for 3. Good play by Spencer Steer over at left. And with 1 out, that'll bring up Will Smith here in the top of the 5th for the Dodgers. Will Smith 0 for 2 so far in this game. Here with his 3rd at-bat against Graham Ashcraft in the top of the 5th. Breaking pitch low to Will Smith, taking ball 1. Will Smith dips down the 300 mark. Is now hitting .297 for the Dodgers. 1-0 pitch. Will Smith sends this to right field, up against the wall, to the stands. Will Smith with an opposite field home run for the Dodgers here in the top of the 5th. 5-3 Dodgers. Will Smith has hit a solo shot. 1 out home run for the Dodgers. Again, 5-3. Went with that breaking pitch. Took it to right field. And Jacob Hurtubise ran out of real estate. Will Smith with a solo shot for the Dodgers. Here's Teoscar Hernandez, 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Will Smith with his 6th home run of the season. His 5th career home run in Cincinnati. 1-0 pitch from Teoscar. That one's a low, called a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 3rd window, yay! Happy wife bumping. Teoscar Hernandez is 1 for 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Teoscar. That one misses low and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. So Will Smith gives that the Dodgers a 2-run cushion here in the top of the 5th with that solo opposite field home run for the Dodgers. Ashcraft with the 2-1 to Hernandez. Oh, man, that was a pitch, and Hernandez was way fooled on a pitch low and away in the dirt. Hernandez came up swinging, came up empty to even up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gavin Lux on deck for the Dodgers with 1 out here in the top of the 5th. 2-2 pitch from Ashcraft to Hernandez. Oh, look out! Chin music! That hit the bill, I think, as Hernandez comes out of his helmet on a pitch that rode inside near the head of Teoscar. Look at this one. Chin music! Look out, Hernandez! Holy moly. Coming at you, Teoscar. At full blast. Holy moly. Came out of the helmet. Thankfully, did not get hurt. That was dangerous. Definitely was. Teoscar Hernandez was hit by the pitch. Officially. Here's Gavin Lux with 1 out, runner at first. His first pitch swinging. Strike 1 as he comes up empty. Gavin Lux 1 for 2 with a single and a run for the Dodgers. Has Teoscar Hernandez, who was just hit by a pitch, over at first with 1 out here in the top of the 5th. 0-1. to Gavin Lux inside. And Gavin Lux doing the tap dance. Try to get out of the way of that one. And he does. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count to Gavin Lux. Teoscar Hernandez was thinking of going. Did not pull the trigger. Pumped the brakes. 1-1 pitch to Gavin Lux. That one's outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Chris Taylor on deck for the Dodgers. With 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Runner at first. Graham Ashcraft with the 2-1 to Gavin Lux. Gavin Lux sends this one to left field, but right into the glove of Spencer Steer. That'll be the 2nd out for the Reds here in the top of the 5th. As Gavin Lux jumped on that one, but lined it right into the glove of the left fielder Steer. And that'll be 2 outs. With 2 outs, that'll bring up Chris Taylor, who's 1 for 2 with a 2-run double and a run for the Dodgers. With 2 outs, runner at first. Here he is with his 3rd at bat. First pitch to Taylor. Taylor rips it down the left field line, but foul for strike 1. 5-3 Dodgers, top of the 5th. Ashcraft with the 0-1 to CT3. Oh, and that one hit Chris Taylor. So Graham Ashcraft does not have the command here in the top of the 5th. He hit Teoscar Hernandez, had Gavin Lux tap dancing, and drills Chris Taylor near the waistline with 2 outs. That'll get the Dodgers with runners on 2nd and 1st. And Andy Pages will now be the hitter with the wild Graham Ashcraft here in the top of the 5th. What do you guys think? You guys think Graham Ashcraft has lost control, or is he going a little too inside on some of these Dodger hitters? He hits Teoscar Hernandez, and with 2 outs, hits Chris Taylor. We'll see how his pitches come off here against Andy Pages with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Runners on 2nd and 1st for the Dodgers. Dodgers have taken a 5-3 lead here in the top of the 5th thanks to a solo shot by Will Smith. With 2 outs, here's Andy Pages against Graham Ashcraft, who has beamed. He has beamed 2 Dodger hitters here in the top of the 5th. So breaking pitch upstairs, called a strike to Andy Pages. Andy Pages 0 for 2 so far in this one. Actually, he's 1 for 2. Sorry about that. He does have a single. 1 for 2 for the young Pages. Wow, that was a pitch upstairs. Nearly the same pitch that was called a strike is instead called the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Pages. Teoscar at 2nd. Chris Taylor at 1st for the Dodgers. 1-1 pitch. That one's low. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to Pages. Miguel Rojas on deck for the Dodgers. Ashcraft with the 2-1. And Pages picks this one up, going to center field, going back at the track. And they make the catch. Stuart Fairchild right before the wall makes the track, or the catch right at the track, but not before Will Smith gives the Dodgers a 5-3 lead. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 5-3 Dodgers. So Andy Pages gave it a good ride. For a second there, man, I thought he might have gotten all of it, but no. Right at the track, Stuart Fairchild made the catch for the 3rd out. But the Dodgers do score 1, thanks to that solo shot by Will Smith, making it 5-3. 5-3 Dodgers going into the bottom of the 5th. All right, coming up for the Reds, they're going to have the top of the lineup in that bottom of the fifth. Stuart Fairchild, who just made that catch at the warning track, will be leading things off for the Reds, followed by Ellie De La Cruz and Jameer Candelario, the 1-2-3 hitters in the Reds lineup. And does look like James Paxton will still be on the bump for the Dodgers. So James Paxton pitching the bottom of the fifth inning, trying to go through the fifth innings and qualify for that win for the Dodgers. Tyler Glasnow bobblehead, June 1st at Dodger Stadium. As we begin the bottom of the fifth, James Paxton still on the bump for the Dodgers, going up against Stuart Fairchild of the Reds. Fairchild 0 for 1 with a walk and a run. That pitch is up and in. 2 balls, no strikes. James Paxton just keeps falling behind these red hitters. 2 balls, no strikes to count to Stuart Fairchild. Swing and a miss by Fairchild. 2 balls, 1 strike. That pitch was up and in as well. Pitching coach Mark Pryor looking on. James Paxton gets set for his 2-1 pitch coming up to Stuart Fairchild, who's hitting .220 for the Reds. Here's the 2-1. Swung and miss. Had a pitch upstairs. James Paxton evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ellie De La Cruz on deck for the Reds. 5-3 Dodgers here in the bottom of the fifth. Breaking pitch. Stuart Fairchild fouls this one to the left side. Count remains even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. James Paxton with the 2-2 pitch again to Stuart Fairchild. And Fairchild stays alive as he fouls that one back. Paxton again with the 2-2 pitch to Stuart Fairchild. Ooh, that one is low and in the dirt. That ball got away. Count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Dodgers with action in that Dodger bullpen. Johan Ramirez is warming up in that Dodger bullpen. Here's the 3-2 to Stuart Fairchild. This one's going back. This one is gone off the pole. Stuart Fairchild keeps it fair as that ball hit the left field foul pole for a home run. Solo shot for the Reds here in the bottom of the fifth. Makes this game 5-4. James Paxton gets tagged. Stuart Fairchild just keeps it fair as that ball came off and hit the foul ball pole. James Paxton looking on like shit. 5-4. Ellie De La Cruz showing bunt. Bunts it foul, strike 1. So the Reds have brought it within 1 here in the bottom of the fifth, thanks to a Stuart Fairchild home run off the foul pole. Puro ding. 5-4 Dodgers. Here's the 0-1 to Ellie De La Cruz. Check swing. Swing. No balls, 2 strikes to count to Ellie De La Cruz. Here's the 0-2. There's a grounder. This could be a tough play by Gavin Lux, but is able to make the play. Great play by Gavin Lux to get Ellie De La Cruz for the first out here in the bottom of the fifth. 1 down. It's a chopper, high chopper. Gavin Lux was able to field it and make a good little running throw to Freddie Freeman to get Ellie De La Cruz for the first out here in the bottom of the fifth. And with 1 out, that'll bring up Jameer Candelario. Looks at a pitch low, ball 1. Jameer with 2 walks. Scored a run, was also caught stealing by Will Smith. Candelario pops this one up. Shallow. As Gavin Lux comes down with the catch for the second out here in the bottom of the fifth. Candelario flies out or pops out. With 2 outs, that'll bring up Spencer Steer for the Reds. 5-4 Dodgers. Here's the right-hander. Spencer Steer looks at a pitch outside, ball 1. Spencer Steer 1 for 2 with a 3-run home run that was back in the first against James Paxton. Here's the 1-0 way upstairs to Spencer Steer. 2 balls, no strikes. James Paxton needs to be careful here on this 2-0 pitch coming up to Spencer Steer. Puro cookie. Who's eating that cookie over there, man? In that red dugout. Stuart Fairchild eating cookies. Look like chocolate chip cookie. Maybe just regular chocolate covered cookies. Zelly De La Cruz just chilling. 3-0 pitch. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk by James Paxton to Spencer Steer. Extend this inning here for the Reds here in the bottom of the fifth. And Dave Roberts has seen enough. James Paxton cannot get out of the fifth inning. James Paxton definitely upset. Cannot get out of the fifth. And will be replaced, most likely by Yohan Ramirez. So that does it for James Paxton, who comes out of the game with a runner at first and 2 outs. Ay, caray, James Paxton. I mean, you just can't be giving up walks, man, unfortunately, and that's what he did in this game. Let's look at his line real quick. So James Paxton goes 4 2/3, was trying to go through that, was trying to get that fifth inning so he could qualify for the win. Doesn't look like he's going to qualify now, but goes 4 2/3, allows 5 hits, 4 runs, 4 of them earned, 4 walks, 4 strike. Wow, 4s across the board. Ay, caray. And allows 2 home runs to the Reds. So like I said, not a good performance. He does, at the very least, he does leave with the Dodgers leading 5-4. But man, he did not do himself any favors by walking the Reds. I mean, you could live with those solo home runs, right? Well, with the solo home run that he gave up to Stuart Fairchild, you could live with that. But giving up walks and then giving up home runs like he did in that first inning to to Spencer Steer. Yeah, you can't allow that. And the fact that he just walked, who did he walk? Who's at first? He walked Spencer Steer on 4 pitches, on 4 straight pitches, and that was enough. Dave Roberts seen enough and just pulled the plug on James Paxton. So like I said, not a good performance. It's borderline bad. Those 4 walks, man, you can't have 4 walks. I'm sorry, you just cannot have 4 walks. So, performance from James Paxton. There's James Paxton. 4 2/3, 5 hits, 4 earned, 4 runs, 4 Ks, 4 walks on 95 pitches, and his responsibility is is on base over at first as Yohan Ramirez will come in to relief for the Dodgers. 11 games, 0 for 1 or 0-1 with a 6.06 ERA. First pitch to Tyler Stevenson, who's 0 for 2 with a flyout and a ground out. It's ball 1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth. Spencer Steer, who walked on 4 pitches from James Paxton, is over at first. 1-0. And Tyler Stevenson is able to hold this and check his swing. Count goes to 2 balls, no strikes. Tyler Stevenson, they said that he checked the swing. And Yohan Ramirez with the 2-0 pitch coming up to Tyler Stevenson with the runner at first and 2 outs. Oh, that one almost hits him as that one rides inside. 3 balls, no strikes. So Dodger pitchers having a hard time all of a sudden throwing strikes. Santiago Espinal, third baseman for the Reds, on deck with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. 5-4 Dodgers. 3-0 pitch to Tyler Stevenson, who's, I got to guess, taking all the way. Oh, and he gets hit! Oh my gosh! Right across the neck! Tyler Stevenson did not like that one at all. So keep in mind, the Dodgers, they get hit twice. In that top of the 5th, Teoscar Hernandez and Chris Taylor. Didn't look like Johan Ramirez meant to go that inside on him, but he did hit Tyler Stevenson. Where did he hit him? Right on the shoulder. Was headed for the neck, but it hit the shoulder first. So now we have a walk and a hit by pitch. And now Reds with runners on second and first with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. And that'll bring up Santiago Espinal. First pitch to Santiago from Ramirez. Outside, ball 1. Santiago Espinal 0 for 2 with the ground out and the line out for the Reds so far, hitting 191 for the Reds. It's got runners on second and first with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Ramirez with the 1-0. That one missed it. Oh, that one's going to call the strike. It's going to be called the strike in the outside corner. Santiago Espinal did not like that call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Johan Ramirez looking in. Here's his 1-1 pitch to Espinal. That one's outside, low and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, 5-4 Dodgers. Bottom of the 5th, the Reds with runners on second and first with 1 out. Here's the 2-1 from Ramirez to Espinal. That one misses outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Ramirez 1 pitch away from loading them up for the Reds. Nick Martini, the designated hitter, on deck for the Reds. Johan Ramirez with the 3-1 pitch coming up to Santiago Espinal. Misses, ball 4. And Johan Ramirez comes in to relief to walk the bases loaded. And Mark Pryor's going out there to try to calm this kid down. Bases juice for the Reds here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. The DH, Nick Martini, will be the next hitter. Alex Vesia starting to warm up in that Dodger bullpen. Just ready. Ay, caray. Happy wife. The George Lopez emote looking disgusted. Oh, man. Well, the Dodgers are in danger of giving up the tie here to the Reds. They can't get out of this one. 2 outs, bases loaded. Nick Martini, the left-handed DH for the Reds, is up with the bases juiced against Johan Ramirez. Here's the first pitch. Upstairs, ball 1. Nick Martini 0 for 2 with a line out and a strikeout. Has the bases loaded here in the bottom of the 5th with 2 outs. Ramirez inside. Martini had to get out of the way of that one. 2 balls, no strikes. Ramirez cannot find the strike zone. Jonathan India on deck for the Reds with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Bases juiced. 2-0. Ball 3. Up and in. Ramirez cannot find the strike zone. 3 balls, no strikes. The Reds 1 pitch away from tying this game up here in the bottom of the 5th. Paxton looking on. Here's the 3-0. Ball 4. He hits him. You got to get Yohan Ramirez the fuck out of here. Get the hell out of here and don't come back. I cannot believe it. Roberts, get this guy out of here. Who the hell is Yohan Ramirez anyway? Get him the hell out of here. Do not want to see that guy ever pitch again. He comes in and fucking wets the bed. Get him out of here. You got to be fucking kidding me. Get out of here. Tie, 5-5. You got to be kidding me. I mean, dude. What are you doing, bro? 3-0, he hits him. Oh, I cannot find the strike zone, dude. Get the hell out of here. It's bad enough James Paxton had 4 walks. Now we need a ding-dong like Yohan Ramirez to come in and walk the next hitters too. And then hit him. 3-0, he hits him. Get the hell out of here, dude. Holy moly. Who and why, Happy? Why? Exactly. Who the fuck is Yohan Ramirez? Now that's a win, baby. Yang, Triple Z, got the dub. Congratulations, Yang. To our demise. But yeah, congrats. He got the win. He got the 5 runs that he needed. All with 2 outs, Freddie. Yeah, you're right. Chevy crowned with the performance like that. Should be crying with a performance like that. I hear you. That's horrible. All bad. I think the Dodger pitcher just want to hit the holiday already, Mega. Says Mega that they want to hit the holiday already. Well, Happy Wife, I'd rather have Bessie instead of that ding-dong Yohan Ramirez. That was just pitiful, horrible performance. Still got full game on the line. Just need Dodgers to win by 1 now. Well, good luck with that, Yang. Happy Wife, a 2-out nightmare. Yes. All with 2 outs. So true. Well, let's see if Alex Vesia can get out of this inning and stop the bleeding as just a pitiful performance from Yohan Ramirez out of the bullpen. I mean, you thought, James Paxton's performance looks super great now compared to Yohan Ramirez, who came and shit the bed. Here in the bottom of the 5th with 2 outs. Unbelievable. So here's Vesia. Bases remain loaded. 2 outs. 5-5 game. Jonathan India from the right side up against Vesia, the left-handed pitcher for the Dodgers. First pitch that one's in the ground. Will Smith is able to block it. Ball 1. Let's see if the Dodger pitchers could throw a strike here. Oh my gosh. That one almost gets away. Actually, it was a very good block by Will Smith. 1 ball, no strikes, bases juice with 2 outs to Jonathan India. Here's the 1-0. That one misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes. We were just talking about that, Happy Wife. Yeah, what's up with all these no-name pitchers? Like all of a sudden, you're right. Yohan Ramirez is another one. Here's the 2-0 pitch from Vesia to Jonathan India, who's 2 for 2. Upstairs, 3 balls, no strikes. Dodgers can't find the strike zone here with 2 outs. Bases juice for the Reds. You got to be shitting me. Dave Roberts looking on in disgust. As we all are. Here's a 3-0 to Jonathan India, who's got to be taken all the way. Strike 1. The Dodgers throw a strike finally. Put those Dodger emotes up. They threw a strike. Holy moly. That pitch was up and in, called the strike. Here's the 3-1 to Jonathan India with the bases loaded. Jonathan India fouls it back. Count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Vesia, all will be forgotten if you could get a strikeout. 3 balls, 2 strikes, bases juice, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Quit showing that guy. I swear to God. Here's the 3-2. Oh, there's a rip to left field. Grand slam! And the Reds have taken the lead. 9-5. Again, I gotta say, man, the walks, the free passes, the hits by pitch, those are always gonna come back to haunt you. I don't care who you are. But the Reds have broken it open here, and they keep showing Ramirez. I don't understand why. Like, get out of here, bro. Like, we don't want to see you no more. I actually feel for him now, man, but just horrible. Reds hit a grand slam with 2 outs. Vesia gives up the booty. Of course, those runs are marked to obviously James Paxton and Ramirez. Here's Jacob Hurtubise with 2 outs. 9-5 Reds. Bottom of the fifth, 2 outs still. Ay caray. That pitch is outside. Called a strike. 1-1 strike. Jonathan India all over that one. That 3-2 pitch. Kept it fair. James Paxton's like, I'm out of here. Fuck this shit. Here's the 0-2 to Hurtubise. And that does it for the Reds. But not before Jonathan India gives the Reds the lead on that grand slam. 9-5 Reds. We go to the sixth. Well, now it's time for the Dodgers to chip away at the lead. Holy moly. All right, let me take a fucking drink out of it. Man. Wow. Where do we start here? Holy shit. Oh, boy. The wheel just fell off big time on that bottom of the fifth with 2 outs, mind you. And it all started with walks. What are we doing, Dodgers? Asking Freddie. That's what we doing, Dodgers. Happy wife doing what they do best, losing to a subpar team. Just Freddie. Story of our Dodger life. Pitching kills us all the time. Just Freddie, right? Just Freddie. Ay, caray. It's just man, just the free passes that just demoralizes the team. I'm telling you, it's those free passes, the hit by pitch on the 3-0 was just, you could tell the wheels were falling off there, man. Like, how are you gonna hit somebody 3-0? You need to throw a strike, and Ramirez hits the guy, you know. But it all started with that four. I hate to say it, but I got to bring it back to James Paxton, where he gave up that 4-pitch walk with 2 outs. He couldn't get out of the fifth. He couldn't get out of the fifth. You know, he walks Spencer Steer on 4 pitches with 2 outs, and that just started the whole mess. Oh man, we go to the top of the sixth. Let's see if the Dodgers could answer back here. Here's a ninth hitter, Miguel Rojas. Graham Ashcraft, keep in mind, is still on the mound for the Reds. So Miguel Rojas 0 for 2 with the pop out and a strikeout. 9-5 Reds as we begin the top of the sixth. 1-0 pitch to Miguel Rojas. That one's low. 2 balls, no strikes. Mookie Betts on deck for the Dodgers. Dodgers chasing 4 as the Reds connect for 6 runs in that bottom of the fifth. Ay, caray. 2-0 pitch to Miguel Rojas from Graham Ashcraft. That one is called a high strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Yeah, Freddie, I just honestly think the freebies cost the most. Can be given up. Free passes. You just cannot. Here's the 2-1. It's low. 3 balls, 1 strike. Again, Mookie Betts on deck for the Dodgers. Let's see if Miggy Rowe could get something started here for the Dodgers. 9-5 Reds. Still a lot of baseball left for the Dodgers, thankfully. Here's the 3-1 pitch from Ashcraft to Rojas. Look at that. Miguel Rojas. Oh, Jonathan India with the little leap makes the catch on that line drive for Rojas. That'll be the first out here in the top of the sixth. Mookie Betts is 3 for 3, 2 doubles and an RBI. So that's something to look forward to here. Let's see if we just need Mookie Betts to get on one way or another to set up the table for Shohei Ohtani. Dodgers need a start chipping away at this lead. Let's see, they could start it here with Mookie Betts coming up. We might have a pitching change, though. Hold up. Mookie Betts is headed back, and yeah, that'll do it for Graham Ashcraft. He does get one out here in the top of the sixth. Pitching change in Cincinnati. Hold up. So we're going to get a new pitcher coming in for the Reds. Let's see if the Dodgers could take advantage of the Red bullpen. Sam Moll. Sam Moll will be the left-handed pitcher, and I see what what's his name? Dave the fuck's his name? The manager for the Reds. Dave Bow. I see what David Bow is. Oh shit, as I drop my baseball. Oh no, I'm running over. Oh, okay. It's Fernando Tatis Jr. I don't mind running over that guy. But I see what David Bow is doing, the manager for the Reds. He's bringing in the left-hander. He mainly wants to bring him in to face Shohei Ohtani and Freddie Freeman. So we'll see if Mookie Betts could get on. With one out, top of the sixth, Dodgers chasing four as they're down 9-5. Pitching change. Sam Moll, the left-handed pitcher, will now be the new pitcher for the Reds. But man, what a horrible bottom half of that inning we just witnessed. Whew. Well, unless you're Yang Z's. Yang Z's put a bet and it hit. And maybe this will make you guys laugh. How about a fat Killah Noez? You'll see the guy dancing in the background. What do you guys think? You guys think it looks like me? The guy with the gray that guy right there. Oh, he got cut off. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Sam Moll, left-handed pitcher, 8 games, 0-1 record, 4.26 ERA. He'll be the new pitcher for the Reds, taking over for Graham Ashcraft here in the top of the sixth. With one out, we'll face Mookie Betts. Shohei Ohtani on deck for the Dodgers. Mookie Betts is 3 for 3 for the Dodgers so far. Let's see if we can get on. First pitch to Mookie for Moll. Strike one. So Mookie Betts again, 3 for 3 with a single, 2 doubles, and an RBI, sitting 340 for the Dodgers. 0-1 pitch coming up to Mookie Betts. That one misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 coming up to Mookie Betts. That one hits the strike zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sam Moll working that 1-2 count to Mookie Betts. Sam Moll with the 1-2 pitch coming up to Mookie. That one misses outside. Evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, Shohei Ohtani on deck for the Dodgers. 9-5 Reds, top of the sixth with 1 out. Sam Moll with the 2-2 pitch to Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts with the rip, but fouls it into the stands. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sam Moll with the 2-2 pitch again to Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts pops this one up. This one's going back at the wall. Stuart Fairchild makes the catch up against the wall, and that'll be the second out here in the top of the sixth. Mookie Betts gave it a ride, but Stuart Fairchild, look at that, up against the wall, leaps and makes the catch. So he doesn't take a home run away, but man, possible extra base hits taken away from Stuart Fairchild. Here's Shohei with 2 outs here in the top of the sixth. Strike one to Shohei. Ohtani 0 for 3, hitting 343 with 13 home runs, 35 RBIs for the Dodgers. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Shohei Ohtani, who pops this one up weakly to Elly De La Cruz. Makes the easy catch, and that does it. The Dodgers go 1-2-3 in the top of the sixth. We go to the bottom of the sixth, 9-5, Reds. Oh, man. Well, that's not what you want to see. That's no way to answer after giving up 6 runs. You want to chip in you want to chip at that lead, and the Dodgers weren't able to do it as they go down 1-2-3 in the top of the sixth. So somehow now it's a tough task, but now it's up to the Dodger bullpen to keep this game at 9-5 to give the Dodger offense an opportunity to come back and chip away at that lead. And we'll see if they're able to do that. Coming up in the bottom of the sixth for the Reds, Stuart Fairchild, who just made a great play on Mookie Betts at center. He'll be leading things off for the Reds. The 1-2-3 hitters will be due up for the Reds. Stuart Fairchild, Elly De La Cruz, and Jeimer Candelario due up. Nine 5 Reds. Holy moly. Man, that bottom of the fifth, oof, that was a disaster with 2 outs. I can't believe it all happened with 2 outs. Oh man, I just read the little notes on game day, and man, that was horrible. Alex Vesia still on the bump for the Dodgers here in the bottom of the sixth, going up against Stuart Fairchild. That pitch is up to Stuart Fairchild, who's 1 for 2 with a walk and a solo home run. Scored 2 runs for the Reds. Here he is in the bottom of the sixth, 9-5 Reds. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Vesia to Fairchild. That one misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes. It's another thing. Dodger pitchers, including James Paxton, falling behind on these red hitters. Seen this already too many times. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. Seen that too many times already this game. Here's a 2-0 pitch. 3 balls, no strikes. Alex Vesia again cannot find the strike zone. I would hope if they have Alex Vesia walk Stuart Fairchild, get the hook on his ass. We need pitchers to throw strikes, as Dave Roberts is shaking his head like, what the fuck? 3-0 pitch to Stuart Fairchild. That one's in there for strike 1, as Alex Vesia will now be pitching from behind. 3 balls, 1 strike. That one is fouled out of play to Stuart Fairchild. Count goes 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count. Elly De La Cruz on deck for the Reds. Again, 9-5 Reds. Bottom of the sixth. Reds hang a 6th spot in the bottom of the 5th to take the lead. Alex Vesia with the 3-2 pitch, payoff pitch coming up to Stuart Fairchild. Fastball upstairs, misses. Ball 4, and the walks continue. Alex Vesia's pissed, as well he should be. And the free passes continue for the Reds. That's the 6th walk of the game for the Reds. Here's Elly De La Cruz with the runner at first for the Reds. No outs. That pitch misses low. Ball 1. Low and in to Elly De La Cruz. Alex Vesia falling behind on the Cincinnati Red hitters. Fairchild with his lead over at first. 1-0 pitch to Ellie De La Cruz. That one's in there for a strike. Breaking pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count to Ellie De La Cruz, who's 0 for 2. There's a look over at first from Alex Vesia. Nothing going. Stuart Fairchild just chilling at first. Here's the 1-1 count to Ellie De La Cruz. The pitch from Alex Vesia. Ellie pops this one up to center field. Andy Pajes, right before the track, makes the catch. Stuart Fairchild bluffs over at first, acting like he was going to go second, but he stays put. That'll be the first out here in the bottom of the 6th as Ali De La Cruz pops out and flies out to the center fielder for the first out. 1 down. And with 1 out, that'll bring up Jamier Candelario. Candelario 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a run for the Reds. Here he is with 1 out, runner at first. First pitch to Candelario from Vesia. In there for strike 1. There's another look to Stuart Fairchild, who gets back to the bag safely. 9-5 Reds, bottom of the 6th. Alex Vesia with the 0-1 pitch to Candelario with 1 out. There's a drive to left field. That one is pulled foul. No balls, 2 strikes to count to Candelario with 1 out, runner at first for the Reds. Vesia with the 0-2 pitch. Candelario goes to right field but fouls it off. No balls, 2 strikes remains the count. With 1 out, runner at first, bottom of the 6th. Here's Vesia's 0-2 pitch to Candelario. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Vesia strikes out Candelario for the 2nd out here in the bottom of the 6th. 2 down. And with 2 outs, Spencer Steer will be the hitter for the Reds. Swung on and missed. Had a strike down the middle. Strike 1 to Spencer Steer. Steer's 1 for 2 with a 3-run home run, a walk, and 2 runs in this game. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Vesia to Steer. That one misses low inside, ball 1. You guys know the difference between a longhorn and a steer? The difference between a longhorn and a steer. Just wondering if you guys know the difference. 1-1 pitch from Vesia to Spencer Steer. It's a check swing. That one gets away from Stuart Fairchild. Fairchild's going to be able to make it to 2nd. That ball got away from Will Smith on that, I want to say, check swing. It was a check swing. I'll give it the swing. Why not? Why not? 1 ball, 2 strikes to count to Spencer Steer. Now with the runner in scoring position for the Reds, here's the 1-2 from Vesia. Upstairs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count to Spencer Steer. Stuart Fairchild at second. 2-2 pitch from Vesia. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Vesia strikes out Steer. And that does it for the Reds. They leave 1. We go to the top of the 7th. 9-5 Reds. Holy moly. All right, man. So the Dodgers cannot afford to be giving up 1, 2, 3 innings. Let's see what they got coming up in the top of the 7th. Coming up for the Dodgers in that top of the 7th, Freddie Freeman, Will Smith, and Teoscar Hernandez. Dodgers need to start chipping away at that 4-run lead from the Reds. Can't afford to be going down 1, 2, 3. There's no way. I mean, can't afford that. There's just no way. So we'll see what Freddie Freeman, Teoscar Hernandez, or Freddie Freeman, Will Smith, and Teoscar Hernandez could do for the Dodgers to start the top of the 7th. 9-5 Reds. And the Dodgers, as of right now, are in danger of dropping the 3rd game. And I think Happy Wife had mentioned to a subpar team. Remember, the Reds are coming in. If I'm correct, I think their record was 20 wins and 30 losses or something like that. Reds are like 10 games under 500. Yeah, they're 20 and 30. Dodgers are 33 and 19, in danger of dropping their 20th game of the season. So we'll see if the Dodgers have enough to turn this game around and get back into this game. But they need to start now as far as chipping away at that lead. They're down 4. There's a fast recap. First inning, Steer, 3-run home run for the Reds. Second inning, Dodgers score 4 runs on 4 hits and a walk. 5th inning, the Reds answer back with a 6 spot. Holy moly. 9-5 as we go to the top of the 7th. Freddie Freeman will lead things off for the Dodgers here in the top of the 7th. Jonathan India with that big grand slam in that 5th inning for the Reds. Breaking pitch. Strike 1. We have a new pitcher for the Reds. This is Buck Farmer. 18 games. Has an ERA of 2.28 for the Reds. Here he is against Freddie Freeman. And Freddie Freeman quickly in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes as he fouled that one back. Freddie Freeman 0 for 3 with a foul out. Fouled out in that 5th inning. 0 for 3. Freddie Freeman hitting .281 for the Dodgers. 0-2 pitch to Freddie Freeman from Farmer. Good take by Freddie Freeman. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Will Smith on deck for the Dodgers here in the top of the 7th. Farmer's 1-2 pitch to Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman sends this one to center field and dunks it in there for a base hit to lead the things off here for the Dodgers here in the top of the 7th. Freddie Freeman on with a single. Let's go, Freddie. And that'll bring up Will Smith with Freddie Freeman at first. Nobody out for the Dodgers here in the top of the 7th. Will Smith, 1 for 3. Has a solo home run. Hit that in the 5th. Went Oppo Taco. Freddie Freeman, Will Smith did. Sent it to the right field wall. To the stands for that solo shot. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Farmer to Smith. It's a breaking pitch in there for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Freddie Freeman at first. Let the inning off for the Dodgers with a base hit to center. 9-5 Reds. 1-1 pitch to Smith. That one misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Teoscar Hernandez on deck for the Dodgers. Here's Farmer's 2-1 pitch to Will Smith. Will Smith takes that one low. 3 balls, 1 strike. You would like to see 2 on, nobody out for the Dodgers. With Teoscar Hernandez coming up next. But first, here's a 3-1 to Will Smith. Will Smith pops this one up. Get out, ball. And the ball goes foul and out of play, out of the reach of the first baseman, Candelaria, who was given a chase but ran out of real estate. Count goes full, 3 balls, 2 strikes to Will Smith. As we see Spencer Steer and Jonathan India, Stuart Fairchild, all who have home runs in this game for the Reds. Buck Farmer's payoff pitch to Will Smith. Will Smith tags this one. This one is, oh, what a catch! Stuart Fairchild up against the wall! Holy moly! What a catch by Fairchild to take extra bases to possibly even take a home run from Will Smith. Look at this one. Will Smith gives it a drive. Fairchild with a long run. Up against the wall, climbs the wall, and comes down with the catch. Goodness. Buck Farmer loves it. That'll be the first out here in the top of the 7th. Stuart Fairchild, second time he goes up against the wall to make a play. Here's Teoscar, strike 1. Fairchild playing a great center field for the Reds tonight. Wow, says happy wife. Mega with the tongue sticking out. That pitch misses. Low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike to Teoscar Hernandez. Happy wife making them look like all-stars. Well, I think the saying goes, every time the Dodgers come to town, the teams are going to play their best ball. They're going to comb their hair. They're going to button up and make sure they look good against the Dodgers. That's for sure. So count goes to 2 balls, 1 strike to Teoscar Hernandez with 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Stuart Fairchild taking extra base hits away from Mookie Betts, and now Will Smith here in the top of the 7th. Great play by Stuart Fairchild. Wow. 2-1 pitch to Teoscar. That one's outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Gavin Lux on deck for the Dodgers. Freddie Freeman still at first with 1 out here in the top of the 7th. 3-1 pitch to Teoscar. Upstairs, ball 4. Teoscar Hernandez draws the 1-out walk. Now to get runners on second and first for the Dodgers with Gavin Lux due up next. So here's a chance with the runner in scoring position as we get a meeting in the ladies' room. Pitching coach going out there for the Reds. Here's a chance for the Dodgers to try to get at least knock one in and chip away at that lead. That's what we've been talking about here. Let's see if they can do it. They got 1 out, runners on second and first. Gavin Lux due up for the Dodgers. Let's chip away, says Just Freddie. That's all they got to do, man. I mean, it would have helped out too if that if Stuart Fairchild does not make that great play against Will Smith at the wall. That's a possible home run too. But for sure, it hits off the wall for sure for extra bases. But Stuart Fairchild had other plans for the Reds. So with 1 out, runners on second and first for the Dodgers. Gavin Lux, who's 1 for 3 with a single and a run. Here with a chance to chip away at that lead. That was a nice play, Freddie. Definitely was. Here's Farmer's first pitch to Gavin Lux. Upstairs, ball 1. Chris Taylor on deck for the Dodgers. Here's a 1-0 pitch to Gavin Lux. Gavin Lux with a drive. This one is going to be caught by Stuart Fairchild, who runs this one down. And that'll be the second out here for the Dodgers. Gavin Lux gave it a good swing, but Stuart Fairchild is playing his ass off today for the Reds. 2 down. Action in the Red bullpen. Lucas Sims warming up. And with 2 outs and 2 runners on, that'll bring up Chris Taylor, who's 1 for 2 with a double, hit by pitch. 2 RBIs and a run for the Dodgers. Can Chris Taylor clutch up again? Oh, look out, Chris Taylor. Up close to the chin strap. Ball 1. I got close. Taken for ball 1. That one gets up there again. 2 balls, no strikes to Chris Taylor. Andy Pages on deck for the Dodgers. 9-5 Reds, top of the 7th with 2 outs. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Chris Taylor. Chris Taylor rips it, but foul down the left field line. 2 balls, 1 strike. Freddie at second. Teoscar at first. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. 2-1 pitch to Chris Taylor. That's a grounder to the third baseman, and that does it. That's his third baseman. Flips it to Jonathan India over at second, and they get Teoscar on the 4th out. That does it for the Dodgers here in the 7th. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Ay, caray. So big opportunity, but man, right there you have to credit the Reds defense. With nobody out and Freddie Freeman at first, Will Smith sent a pitch to the wall over in left center, and Stuart Fairchild climbed the wall and came down with a great play. He doesn't make that play. That ball at least ricochets off the wall. And you got to think Will Smith at least will be at second, and at the very least, right? Will Smith would be at second, and what's his name? Freddie Freeman would be at third. Instead, Stuart Fairchild makes a great catch, and instead, that's pretty much the rally killer. I hate to say it, but that's the rally killer right there. And that's what good defense does sometimes, man. It kills a rally. And it did so right there for the Dodgers. So now the Dodgers will have 2 opportunities to try to chip away at the lead. Coming up for the Reds in the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Stevenson, Santiago Espinal, and Nick Martini do up for the Reds, and that'll be the 5, 6, 7 hitters for the Reds in the bottom of the 7th. And Michael Grove will be the new pitcher, will be replacing Alex Vesia on the bump for the Dodgers. Michael Grove, new pitcher here in the bottom of the 7th. Ay, caray. Ay, caray. So again, Dodgers are in danger of dropping the 3rd game in a row, as they're losing 9-5. Dodgers got your back for a free fucking jumbo jack. We don't want a jumbo jack. We want to fucking win. Oh, man. All right, here's Michael Grove with a 6.04 ERA. Set to start here at the bottom of the 7th against Tyler Stevenson, who fouls that one out of play for strike 1. 9-5 Reds, bottom of the 7th. Oh, 1 pitch. Tyler Stevenson grounds this one to Miguel Rojas. Running throw from Miguel Rojas. Great play. Rojas to Freeman for the 1st out. Great running play by Miggy Rowe. Gets Tyler Stevenson on that ground out. Look at this play. Nice running play. Running throw. Perfect throw to Freddie Freeman for the 1st out by Miggy Rowe. 1 down. Santiago Espinal, 3rd baseman for the Reds, will be the next hitter here with 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. That one's in there for strike 1 to Santiago Espinal. Espinal fouls that one off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nick Martini on deck for the Reds. Espinal fouls that one to the right side. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, 9-5 Reds. Bottom of the 7th. Puro pamper. 1-2 pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count goes even to Santiago Espinal. Miggy Road, the defensive specialist. Playing third tonight for the Dodgers. Just finished making a great play for the first out here in the bottom of the 7th. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Grove to Espinal. That one misses low and away. Count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch to Espinal. Walked! And the freebies continue in Cincinnati. 1 out walk issued by Michael Grove. That'll bring up the left-hander Nick Martini with 1 out, runner at first after that free pass. Ay, caray. Fucking hate walks, man. First pitch to Nick Martini. Low and inside, ball 1. Nick Martini 0 for 2, hit by pitch, RBI, and a run for the Reds. Check at first. Espinal is able to get in there. Back to the bag. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count to Nick Martini with 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th for the Reds. Michael Grove's 1-0 pitch to Martini. That one's inside. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Really surprised Martini swung at that pitch, especially inside. 1-1 pitch coming up to Nick Martini from Michael Grove. That one's inside. So Grove missing inside. Count goes to 2 balls, 1 strike. Jonathan India on deck for the Reds. Swung on and missed. Count goes even to Nick Martini. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Runner at first. Here in the bottom of the 7th for the Reds. Michael Grove with the 2-2 pitch to Nick Martini. Inside, ball 3, and Santiago Espinal steals second. As Will Smith threw it but got away from Mookie Betts over to center field. But luckily, there was no advancement from Santiago Espinal, but he does steal second on a bounce. And Mookie Betts was not able to come up with the ball. Straight steal from Santiago Espinal. So now runner in scoring position for the Reds. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Martini. Upstairs, swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that'll be the second out. Michael Grove gets the punch out. 2 down. Mega, ay caray. And with 2 outs, that'll bring in Jonathan India with the runner in scoring position over at second. Jonathan India's 3 for 3 with a double, single, and a grand slam for the Reds. What a night for India so far. Here's the first pitch from Grove to India. It's a breaking pitch in there for strike 1. Back in the 5th, Jonathan India with the bases juice tags Alex Vesia for a grand slam. That gave the Reds the 9-5 lead. 0-1 pitch to India upstairs. Ball 1. Let's go Grove, Mega. We need a clean inning here, Mega. No mistakes allowed. Here's the 1-1. Ooh, breaking pitch. Jonathan India fouls that one back. Count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Michael Grove with the 1-2 pitch coming up to Jonathan India. Grove rock backs, fires. Pitch upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. India has a Lord of the Rings kind of hair. Has a Lord of the Rings haircut starter kit. Yeah, he sure does, brother. I'm telling you, with that jersey and the red socks, he looks like somebody from like Gangs of New York as well. Ay, caray, India. Oh, that pitch just misses outside. Count goes full to Jonathan India. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So you say Jonathan India has the Lord of the Ring look. I say he has like a Gangs of New York look. Jonathan India. Payoff pitch from Michael Grove coming up to Jonathan India with the runner at second, 2 outs. Upstairs, ball 4. Michael Grove issues his second walk of the inning. And with 2 outs, runners on second and first for the Reds. And that'll bring up Jacob Hurtubise. Jacob Hurtubise has struck out a couple times already. He is 1 for 3 with a single, but he struck out twice in this game. He's the 9th hitter for the Reds. 2 outs here with 2 on. Bottom of the 7th. Reds hanging on to that 9-5 lead. Here's Michael Grove's first pitch to Jacob. Jacob fouls this one back. Strike 1. Here's Grove's 0-1 pitch to Hurtubise. Hurtubise fouls it back. No balls, 2 strikes. With 2 outs, 2 on for the Reds. Stuart Fairchild on deck for Cincinnati. First, here's Michael Grove's 0-2 pitch. Oh, I was ready to ring this guy up, but Hurtubise barely makes contact just to foul that one off. Barely. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes. Michael Grove with the 0-2 pitch coming up to Jacob Hurtubise. Oh, breaking pitch just upstairs. Called the ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see if Grove could get out of this one. Here's his 1-2 pitch to Jacob Hurtubise. Down the pipe, strike 3 called, and that does it for the Reds. We go to the top of the 8th. 9-5 Reds. So big strikeout right there by Michael Grove. Turns in the clean inning that the Dodgers needed. But it's important now for the Dodgers. They need a chip away. They don't score none here. It's going to be tough to come back from 4 in the 9th. They need to try to get at least 1 run or 2 possibly across, just to give themselves a chance in the 9th. I mean, anything could happen in the 9th, of course, right? I mean, they did score, 4 runs in the 2nd? Cincinnati scored 6 in the 5th. So, I mean, runs could come in bunches, but you just make it difficult on yourself when it's late in the game. Nevertheless, we go to the top of the 8th. 9-5 Reds coming up for the Dodgers in the top of the 8th. They're going to send up Andy Pages, Miguel Rojas, and Mookie Betts. 8-9-1 hitters due up for the Dodgers. Andy Pages, Miguel Rojas, and Mookie Betts. And if anybody can get on, Shohei Ohtani. So the Dodgers still in it. Believe it or not, they're only down 4. But they are running out of innings as we get to the top of the 8th. Rally caps. Let's go. Put your rally caps on. Yeah, it's rally cap. It's rally cap time for sure. Remember that, Omega? Little League. putting rally caps on and how would you put, how would the cap? I don't have my baseball hat here, but yeah, you would put it in half and then put it backwards like that, or turn it around, flip it over, put it that way, or just turn it backwards, flip it up. Oh man, yeah, wear your hat inside out. Rally caps, let's go. As we go to the top of the eighth, Reds with a 9-5 lead over the Dodgers. New pitcher for the Reds, Lucas Sims. 19 games, 1-1 record, has a 4.70 ERA. Going up against Andy Pages. First pitch swing, and Andy Pages comes up empty. Strike one. Lucas Sims with the 0-1 to Andy Pages. Look at that. Swung on and miss. And Andy Pages is quickly in the hole on that foul tip. No balls, 2 strikes. Puro, Gangs of New York, Jonathan India. No balls, 2 strikes to count to Andy Pages. Here's Sims' 0-2 pitch. Strike 3, 1-2-3. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Andy Pages strikes out for the first out here in the top of the eighth. That's the tough part. As we see Jay, who's going to be pinch hitting for Miguel Rojas here in the top of the eighth. Jason Hayward will be the pinch hitter with 1 out. Well, I was going to say that's the tough part when you see Andy Pages strike out on pitches down the pipe where he's late on them. Jay fouls that one back for strike 1. 9-5 Reds, top of the eighth. Mookie Betts on deck for the Dodgers. 0-1 pitch from Sims to Jay. That one's low and inside. Ball 1. Jason Hayward on the pitch inside. Just makes contact. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jason Hayward hitting .250 with 2 home runs, 7 RBI for the Dodgers. Calls a timeout. One-two pitch to Jason Hayward, who sends it to right field for a 1-out base hit, scorches it to right field, and the Dodgers have a runner at first with 1 out here in the top of the eighth, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. So the Dodgers showing life. And they're saying that those shots by Will Smith and Mookie Betts that Stuart Fairchild was able to grab, they would have been home runs at Dodger Stadium. Good to know. Well, they weren't home runs in Cincinnati at the Great American Ballpark. How about that? 1 down, 1 ball, 1 strike to count to Mookie Betts, who's 3 for 4. Looks at a pitch outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Shohei Ohtani on deck for the Dodgers. 9-5 Reds. Lucas Sims with the 2-0 pitch coming up to Mookie Betts. Here's the 2-0. Jason Hayward at first. That one's upstairs. 3 balls, no strikes. Lucas Sims with the 3-0 pitch to Mookie Betts. Ball 4 on 4 pitches. And that gets Mookie Betts the free pass. Runners on second and first for the Dodgers. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Ohtani 0 for 4. Last popped out in the 6th. He does have an RBI, hitting .342 for the Dodgers. Here he is with 2 on, 1 out in the top of the 8th. Dodgers chasing 4. First pitch to Shohei. Shohei pops this one up weakly. First pitch swinging to Elly De La Cruz. Shohei's 0 for 5, 2 down. Ay, caray, Shohei. Shohei does not stick around at all. That'll bring up Freddie Freeman with 2 outs and 2 on. Freddie's 1 for 4 with a single. 9-5 Reds. This could be the game here. Freddie Freeman looks at a pitch outside. Called a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count. Freddie Freeman with runners on second and first. Jason Hayward at second. Mookie Betts at first for the Dodgers with 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. 0-1 pitch from Sims to Freddie. Freddie upstairs fouls it off and out of play. And here we go. Freddie Freeman in the hole again. No balls, 2 strikes. Just seems like Freddie Freeman's always with the count. No balls, 2 strikes as of late. 0-2 pitch from Sims to Freddie Freeman. Way upstairs, ball 1. Will Smith on deck for the Dodgers. You see Jason at second. Mookie at first. 1-2 pitch to Freddie. Oh, that one hits Freddie. Did that one hit Freddie? That one hit Freddie. Where did that hit Freddie? As he looks like he's hurting. That one might have hit the elbow. Freddie's gingerly walking that one off. Let's see where it hit him. Hold up. Oh, man, right off the forearm. The left forearm of Freddie Freeman. That's got to hurt. Trainer's going out there along with Dave Roberts to check up on Freddie Freeman. That is going to get the bases loaded, though, for the Dodgers. But Freddie Freeman. That's got to be stinging for a while, though, for sure. That's and most likely going to leave a mark. Freddie Freeman seems like the type of guy that bruises pretty easily. That one definitely hurt. So with 2 outs, that gets the bases loaded for the Dodgers. Freddie Freeman will stay in there as he's shaking that one off. And Will Smith with the bases juice. Tying run, believe it or not, at the plate for the Dodgers. Will Smith in his last at bat got jacked at the wall by Stuart Fairchild. He does have a solo home run in this game. He's 1 for 4. Has the bases loaded and somehow becomes a tying run with 2 outs here. First pitch to Will Smith. That one's low and away. Ball 1. Teoscar Hernandez on deck for the Dodgers. 9-5 Reds. Here's the 1-0. Oh, and there's a drive. Oh, no. Jonathan India makes the catch. And that does it for the Dodgers with the bases loaded. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 9-5. Oh, my God. I thought for a second, though, that Will Smith had punched that one to right field for a base hit. Instead is a lazy little liner of a drive. And Jonathan India makes the catch to kill the rally for the Dodgers. We had our imaginary rally caps on, Mega, and it just didn't work. We got the bases loaded. We got the tying run. We gave ourselves a chance, but couldn't come through, though. Oh, my gosh. So now we're just going to hope for total luck in the 9th. And that's if the Dodger bullpen is able to keep it within 4. I'm telling you, that was probably the game right there. I don't think you get closer than with bases loaded and Will Smith up. That was your chance right there. Tying run at the plate and Will Smith, and he lines out to Jonathan India for the 3rd out and to cap things off in the top of the 8th for the Dodgers. We go to the bottom of the 8th for the Reds, and they're going to have the top of the lineup come up. Stuart Fairchild, Ellie De La Cruz, and Jameer Candelario would be due up. Ay, caray. Holy moly. Yeah, it just feels like that was the game right there, man. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better opportunity. Tying run at the plate with Will Smith. Granted, 2 outs, but there was your chance right there. At the very least, like we said, to chip away at the lead. A base hit possibly scores 2 runs. Think about it, right? Because you had Jason Hayward at 3rd, Mookie Betts, who was a good runner, over at 2nd. So a base hit, you got to think, will drive in 2 runs, and it cuts the lead in half going into the ninth. And instead is a line drive, and no runs get put across for the Dodgers in that bottom of the eighth. So we go to the bottom of the eighth for the Reds. New pitcher for the Dodgers. Looks like it's going to be Eli Hernandez. Eli Hernandez, 3 games, 0-1 with a 6.23 ERA. He'll be the new pitcher for the Dodgers in the bottom of the eighth, and he'll be going up against the top of the lineup for the Reds, Stuart Fairchild, Ellie De La Cruz, and Jeimer Candelario. Jason Hayward will stay in the game, and it looks like there'll be a defensive switch. So from right field to left field, Teoscar Hernandez is now the left fielder. Chris Taylor will be moved to third base, and Jason Hayward, who came in to pinch hit for Miggy Rowe, will be in right field. And the new pitcher, Eli Hernandez, will be the pitcher here in the bottom of the eighth for the Dodgers against Stuart Fairchild. First pitch from Hernandez misses up and out. Ball 1. Stuart Fairchild 1 for 2 with 2 walks and a solo home run, 2 runs in this game for the Reds. 1-0 pitch, strike 1. As Hernandez evens up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Very frustrating, says Happy Wife. Oh, yeah, definitely is. Swing and a miss from Stuart Fairchild. 1 ball, 2 strikes. But man, they had the opportunity there at the very least to chip away, but they couldn't. It's crazy, right, Happy Wife, how they have the right people up. Shohei Ohtani with runners on first and second. And Ohtani, first pitch swinging, pops out weakly to Ellie De La Cruz. You would want to see like a better at bat there from Shohei. Take a pitch or two, man. As Eli Hernandez strikes out Stuart Fairchild for the first out here in the bottom of the eighth. 1 down. What are the odds? As Happy Wife says, 0 for 5. As we're looking at the great plays made by Stuart Fairchild. Look at that one. That was off of Will Smith up against the wall. So Stuart Fairchild with a great game for the Reds. Here's Ellie De La Cruz. Looks at an outside pitch. Called a strike. Third window says sad. So opportunities were there for the Dodgers. They've been there all game long, and they haven't taken full advantage of their opportunities, unfortunately, and they are down 9-5. 4-run lead by the Reds. 1-1 pitch to Ellie De La Cruz. Ellie De La Cruz swings and misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ellie's 0 for 3 with a sacrifice bunt for the Reds. 9-5 Reds. That one's upstairs to Ellie De La Cruz. Count goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of the eighth for the Reds. So 1 more chance coming up for the Dodgers. We'll see if Eliza Hernandez could turn in a clean inning for the Dodgers. Here's a 2-2. As Ellie pops this one out of play. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the bottom of the eighth. Eli with the 2-2 pitch. That one's low. Count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. No more walks, please. No more walks. I don't want to see another walk. I don't want to see another walk. Please. And especially that guy, Eli De La Cruz. You walk him, that's an automatic double. Oh, my gosh. We get a walk from Ellie De La Cruz, and we got trouble on the bases. Ball 4 again. Dodgers give up another free pass, and this is the guy you do not want to give a free pass to. You do not want to give a free pass to Ellie De La Cruz. He most likely will end up at second, possibly third. Watch this. Many dangerous balls today, says third window. But keep your eye on Ellie De La Cruz. He's going to end up at second, possibly at third. I'll be surprised if he stays put at first. Here's Candelario. First pitch swinging. Fouls it back. Strike 1. Looks like maybe Ellie De La Cruz was on the move there. If you're a betting man, you got to bet that Ellie De La Cruz is going to try to steal his 32nd base, 31 of 36 attempts. Ellie De La Cruz. Ellie's not running. Wow. That's a good pitch right there by Eli. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And of course, Ellie De La Cruz with 31 stolen bases had 4 stolen bases at Dodger Stadium. That was that Thursday game. Ay caray. Here's the 0-1. Candelario upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ellie De La Cruz staying put at first so far. Candelario 0 for 2 with 2 walks and a run for the Reds. Here's Hernandez, 1-1 pitch. Ellie De La Cruz at first. Ali bluffing. Ali gets back to the bag on that pickoff attempt from Hernandez. Gets him back to the bag. 1 ball, 1 strike to count to Candelario with 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th for the Reds. Here's a 1-1. Look at that. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Hernandez gets a strikeout for the 2nd out. Here in the bottom of the 8th. 2 down. And with 2 outs, that'll bring up Spencer Steer. 1 for 3 with a 3-run home run. That was back in the 1st inning. Also has a walk and 2 runs. Here he is with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. The runner at first. That one misses outside from Hernandez. Ball 1 to Spencer Steer. I'm really surprised Ellie De La Cruz hasn't taken off yet. I'm going to get a timeout. Surprised Ellie hasn't left. Here's the 1-0. Oh, Spencer Steer tags this one to Teoscar Hernandez. And that stays up there long enough for Teoscar Hernandez to come down with the catch. That gets the Dodgers out of the inning. We go to the 9th. Last chance for the Dodgers. Holy moly. Can't believe it happened again, but my batteries just died out. Anyway, last chance for the Dodgers as we go to the top of the 9th. Let me switch my batteries real quick, guys, and then we'll check to see who the Dodgers are going to be setting up in that top of the 9th. As I make the... Dude, I got to go back to Home Depot. I'm down to my last battery. I can't believe it. Down to my last battery. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, let's turn this sucker on. All right, here we go. We're back. Sorry about that. Here we go. Timmy T, one more try. Mega, let's go. Oh, here we go. Fat Killah. Look for Fat Killah in the background. There we go. Fat Killah. Let's go. Oh, my gosh. Poodle scratchers. All right, man. Let's see. All right, let's take a look at who the Dodgers will be setting up in the top of the 9th. Teoscar Hernandez, Gavin Lux, and Chris Taylor due up. Ay, caray. Last chance for the Dodgers, top of the 9th. Brent Suter will be asked to close things out, the left-hander for the Reds. 19 games, has an ERA of 3.95 for Cincinnati. Going up against Teoscar Hernandez, Gavin Lux, and Chris Taylor. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Looks at a pitch upstairs. Teoscar's 1-for-1 with 2 walks. Hit by pitch as well. Has a double too. That one is inside, but called the strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Teoscar Hernandez. Top of the 9th. 9-5 Reds. The pitch is low from Suter. 1 ball, 1 strike. Teoscar Hernandez fouls that one out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's upstairs. Count goes even to Teoscar Hernandez. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 9th and last chance for the Dodgers. Chasing 4. Teoscar Hernandez hanging in there, staying alive. Two balls, 2 strikes. The count to Teoscar. Upstairs, Teoscar Hernandez. Puro Bee Gees. Let's go. Gavin Lux. Oh no, looks like it's going to be Kike Hernandez on deck. Hold up. Here's a 2-2. Teoscar Hernandez with a drive to right field. This one's going back at the wall. This one's gone. Teoscar Hernandez leads the inning off here in the top of the 9th with a solo shot. 9-6 Reds. So the Dodgers get on the board. Cut it within 3. Deep inside, Happy Wife. Third window, nice. Mega, here we go. As Teoscar Hernandez goes Oppo Taco with that solo shot. Clears the fence in right field. And here's Kike, strike 1. And Kike is quickly down the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Mega, I got you hungry with Oppo Taco. My bad, brother. All right, 0-2 to Kike. That one's low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kike Hernandez upstairs swinging, way upstairs. Strike 3, and that'll be the first out for the Dodgers in the top of the 9th. So upstairs, Kike Hernandez swinging at piñatas for that first out. Here's Chris Taylor. Chris Taylor, first pitch swinging, pops this one up. This one will get out of play for strike 1. Look out. Little man gets the ricochet. Let's go. One ball, 1 strike to count to Chris Taylor. Two balls, 1 strike. Chris Taylor pops this one up. Who's going to grab this one? Right fielder coming in, makes the catch. Oh, just barely makes the catch. Wow. Jacob Hurtubise comes down with the ball. 2 outs, and the Dodgers are down to their final out here in the top of the 9th. I got it. Well, he sure did, barely, for the second out. Andy Pages looks at strike one. 9-5 Reds, top of the ninth. Dodgers down to their final out. That one misses away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Andy Pages fouls it off. And now the Dodgers are down to their final strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count of Andy Pages, who calls a timeout. Dodgers down to the final out. Fans getting on their feet over in Cincinnati. The Great American Ballpark. 1-2 pitch. Upstairs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Andy Pages rips this one to left field. Fairchild makes the catch, and that does it. The Dodgers have dropped their 3rd in a row as the Cincinnati Reds hang on and take this one 9-6. Wow. The Dodgers dropped their 3rd game in a row. The story of this one for sure was that 5th inning and the walks. Just too many freebies in my estimation. The bullpen, they've been good most of the season, but man, they weren't good this time around. James Paxton did, at the very least, kept them in the game, but that bullpen with Ramirez and Vesia, yikes, that was a tough one. And the ghost pitcher, who was that guy anyway, right? Holy moly. Anyway, that does it, man. This has been Chin Music, a baseball podcast. Episode 34, Dodgers drop their first game of 3 over at Cincinnati at the Great American Ballpark. 9-6. Be on the lookout, man. I'm going to look to be going live on Sunday. I'll also look to be going live tomorrow for the Saturday morning vibe. But nevertheless, man, Dodgers dropped the first game of 3, unfortunately. Man, this has been, again, Chin Music Baseball Podcast, episode 34. Stick around for the raid. Peace out to Happy Wife Mega. Third window, Just Freddie. And everybody else who tuned in, I am out. Stick around for the raid. Peace. Have a great Friday. Late.